Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Can't grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
Everybody, good morning. Happy freaking Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it is Wednesday, dude. We already made it halfway through the week. What's good, everybody? Good morning. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking morning. We are back with another. Hey, wait, did they just drop early? Man, I'm tweaking. Someone said the Moonwalkers dropped early, and I see it. Where is this at? It's on shop. Let me see if it's going to let me add to cart. Where is this shipping from? Does anybody know? Manor? Where's this at? Man. Yeah, does anybody know? Anyways, good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys happening as always. Good morning. Yeah, I just seen it on Twitter that these, the purple, Kobe 9s, they dropped early or something like that. Yeah, just shop pay. Like where's it coming from though? Like, you know what I mean? Like what store? They sold out, Jesus says. Okay. Oh, well, whatever. It's all good. You snooze, you lose. It's all good. But good morning. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Hit that like button on the way in if you guys don't mind. I appreciate it. What up, bread and butter? Town legend in the building. Goon, Jojo Dancer. What up, Joe? Never heard of them. Eddie B, what up? Too legit in the building. Fernando, what up? Finesse, P Finesse in the building. What's good? Chevy Rise, Jose in the building. What's good? Just do it. Danny, Stone, and Cold Dawn in the building. What's good? Good morning. Casanova Kane, Huck in the building. Good morning, Cushy. Tito Kicks, Scene Lover. What up, dude? Famous in the building. What's good? RPK in the building. Team Zero. Good morning, Mr. 843. Featured. Tito Kicks, Rappy Boy, Chevy Rides, Stone Cody, good morning. Joseph, Danny V, Chaz, good morning. Chris Montgomery, good morning. Danny Flores, what up? Money Watt in the building, what's good? Chase Green in the building. Jinx Junkie, Sonu, what up, dude? Good morning. Orlando, what up? Del Mix, good morning. Undefeated Eagles finally came in yesterday, and they're on feet today. There you go. IMMV, what up? Esco in the building, good morning. Justin in the building, hopefully the 4s sit so I could get them next month. Sup, fam? What up, Justin? Trey in the building. Sean, what up, dude? Good morning. What up? Trey Miner in the building. What's good? Ghetto Tactical in the building. Good morning. Dope Jeremiah. What up? CJ, Mr. Turtle Chang. Good morning. What up, dude? Green Bean Kicks. Good morning. Getting my awake pink today out for delivery. There you go. Congrats, Mo. What up, dude? Spaceman in the building. Hey, Zeus. Good morning. Yo, one more day until football, bro. One more day until NFL officially starts, man. I'm super excited. What up, Vince? Good morning. I am is that Nicholas? What up, dude? Well, good morning. Did you see the Kobe 9s release a few minutes ago? I did see that. Lace Collector, what up, dude? And they flew. Drex, what up, dude? Jonathan in the building. Good morning. 49ers have a sick rival jersey. Yes, they do. I'm probably gonna get one because I need a new black jersey, and I'm probably gonna get a Fred Warner jersey or another Kittle jersey. So I got 2 Kittle jerseys already, man. Undefeated 4s inbound today. There you go, Sean. Raph, what is your all-time grail? Man, there's a lot of them, bro. I don't know. Jay, what up, dude? Jay-Z in the building. What's good? Not the foosball. But this morning, chat, I know, like I said, it's like a slow week until tomorrow. But we have EA at 9 a.m. Eastern time this morning for the Air Jordan 4s. There's actually some stuff on the Nike sneakers app. I just don't know if you guys care for it or not. So, but we do have exclusive access that's going to go live on Jdsports for the 4s. There's some stuff I want to talk about this morning that I saw that came across Twitter yesterday and this morning, which I really want to talk about, which I think is really interesting to have a topic about it and get your thoughts and opinions. Joe, who the hell you heard of Maynard, the Raff? Joe says, I had never heard of that, bro. Supreme Cushy says Supreme and Undefeated coming in today too. There you go. Hitman, what up, dude? Joe in the building, good morning. Miguel Buenos Dias, good morning. Unknown, Pink Awakes out for delivery today too. Looks like a lot of you guys are getting your Awakes. Awakes is canceling people's pairs for no reason, Adrian says. I did see that. I'm really feeling the black and white Harris tweed dunks, Jared says. But I mean, there's these, right? The Harris tweeds. And then you got the black and white ones dropping today. So I think these are both kind of limited, too. Kind of limited. And we're going for the SGAs tomorrow. One of the homies reached out, asked me if I could go for their size. But even the SGAs tomorrow, these are stupid limited. So good morning, Raff and family. What up, Corey? Waiting for my Supreme order to ship out, Finesse says. How's the quality of the Cavestone 4s? I think the Cavestones are pretty good. I feel like anyone that has the Cavestones early right now, like I haven't seen any complaints with it. But like I said, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens because I think they have the same material. They have the same material that you see on the Undefeateds on these 4s. So, Bo Dominican York, what up, man? Good morning. What up, man? Good morning. Go get the Harris tweed Vans. Look 10 times better. Just do it, says. My wife wants those tweed dunks for her new job. Gonna go for both colors on all accounts for her size. Bread and butter says. There you go. What up, Rahus? Good morning. There's a pink pair of the tweed dunks as well, but I'm not sure when those are coming or where. Jarrett says. I'm not 100% sure, but I know, like I said, like these tweed dunks, I am not a huge fan of. So I know Rami said he was going to go for them for his wife or something like that. So I think she wanted the black and white one, I think. So I'm not 100% sure, man, but I'm sure these, I don't know whether or not they're going to sell out, but we'll see what happens this morning. What up, DJ? Good morning, Raffy. The football dunks are perfect for you, bro. These are so trash, man. I'm not a big fan. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave it up to the SB fans in here. So, are you paying resale for the fragments? I mean, if I don't hit, I don't know. Just depends on the price. If it's a $1,000 shoe, you're not gonna see me paying resale for that. I promise you that. You know, Go Black Friday got me, bro. So we the tweed dunks, the black and white ones only 1,000 pairs, and then the brown ones only 439 pairs. Dude, what? Why are they so limited? Dude, the brown joints? These? What up, customs? Bro, there's only 400 pairs of these. Holy smokes, dude. 400, what was it? 439 pairs? Bro. Why are they so limited? Is it like some sort of like special collab or something? Like someone, I don't know. Why are there's 439 pairs of these joints? For what? I mean, I guess for the ladies too. For the ladies. Number on the black pair. The black pair is 1,008 pairs, bro. Like, I don't know. It's a woman's shoe. So, I don't know why they're so limited. Cushy, what up, dude? Are those tweed dunks similar to the SB Tweeds dunks from back in the day? I don't know. I really don't know. Tyler, what up, man? Good morning. Harrison Tweed coat, probably why, Joe says. Top of the morning, Raff and chat. What up, New York Dad? What up, dude? Good morning. Galaxy, the tweeds are fire. I mean, if you like them, I mean, I'm not gonna knock you off of it, but for me, I'm not a big fan of them. But like I said, like they're stupid limited this morning. It's for the ladies, and they know interest is limited to them. Trey says that too. Like if they made this made this stock number like really, really high, I don't think anyone would have like high interest in them. I don't know. Shoot. Some of you guys were talking about these like yesterday, and I was like, nobody wants the limousine dunks. Dude, the limousine dunks are I don't know. That's why I said just leave it up to the SB fans out there. You know what I mean? Just leave it up to the SB fans and see if they like these or not. Because these are pretty limited too. There's like 10,000 pairs dropping on these SBs. 10,000 chat. 10,000 pairs of these SBs dropping. So that's going to happen on Saturday. So what up, Nam? Good morning, dude. What up? Hopefully you enjoyed your birthday weekend. Shout out my boy Nam. Let's see. Anyone got any issues with the SB Air Max 95s? Unknown says. You know, I've seen a lot more people having some issues with those SBs Air Max 95s. Not gonna hold you. Like I've had someone recently send me a picture of their pair, and they've gotten a hole on theirs already too. Warren Raff, you see the price of the undefeated fours? You think it will go lower trying to buy? Honestly, I haven't even seen what the what up, DeFamous? What up, Fly Kicks? What up, dude? I haven't really seen how much the undefeateds are going for right now. Last sale was what, 347? Wow. Holy smokes, these went down. They're almost touching they're basically almost $300 in my size. But bigger sizes, size 13, 325. Dude, I'm telling you guys this right now. This is a perfect time to buy. Like, if you don't have a pair, but the thing is, like I said, people are afraid to pay resale because they don't want a shitty pair. Everybody's dumping their trash pairs on StockX and GOAT. George, what up, man? Good morning. Lewis, can you explain how to navigate the Supreme website for tomorrow? Yeah, I got you, Lewis. We'll have the link for you, bro. Don't even worry about that, man. Don't worry, man. We'll have the link for you, my guy. Don't worry. But no, Francisco, what up, man? Good morning. I would honestly, chat, like, if you could get this shoe for like low 300s, like locally, and you could find, like, actually see the shoe in hand, I would buy now, bro. Like, StockX price is low because it's all the bad pairs. I mean, StockX price has always been lower than most platforms, maybe eBay too. But like, if I were you guys, I would buy now, man. I would buy now before like the holiday rolls around, and then people are gonna start regretting, because people are like, a lot of people's kids are officially in school. Like my niece and nephews, they officially started school yesterday. So, like, parents are going to be like, yeah, I mean, people are just not going to be paying attention you know, to sneakers for the next couple weeks. I mean, this month is pretty stacked until like tomorrow, but that's just Supreme. And then you got the 4s this Saturday, and then all next week is the 5s. Like, I promise you guys, like, remember what I've been telling you guys this, like, we got like our Monday through Friday guys that are here every single day. But I promise you that during that time when the undefeateds were dropping, told you people are gonna fall off the sneakers after those 4s. After the 4s and the awakes, people are gonna be over shoes for a while. And it clearly shows. Deli Venom, what up, man? Good morning. People are going to take a break until Travis's roll around, until the next hype drop rolls around, and then people are going to start to care about shoes. But as of right now, with the Cave Stones, and then you got Supremes on Thursday, like, I promise next week is going to be even more slower, because all we have next week is Fire Red 5. That's all we have. So I'd buy undefeateds on eBay or sneakers dunk only. Authenticity guaranteed. eBay has pictures. I'm fine with not cop until Travis's. Vin says, yeah, if it don't matter what's dropping, we hear you heard. Rahu says, definitely need a size 13 undefeateds, but not paying resale for a bad pair. Finesse says, and I think that's the reason why. Like I said, I think that's why prices are just dipping down, because people are too kind of scared to pay resale for a shoe that possibly might be a little shitty, you know. And people are still slowly getting their pairs in from undefeated, so it sucks because some people are getting, you know, they waited 3-4 weeks for their pairs and then get a pair that's shitty, dude. Someone just tagged me on Discord because their pair was that shitty, but I didn't really look into the pictures too much. Let me see. Someone posted it and tagged me, I think, the other day. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Got a little, I don't know what that is. Just a little bit of a mark right there, I guess. What else he got? A little bit of a dent on his shoe. I mean, this is not bad. A little bit of a, golly, what the heck is that? Okay. And then you got a little scratch across the toe box. I mean, this is not as bad until you got here, I guess. I mean, this is not bad until you got to this little spot. But I don't think this, overall, this isn't too bad. What do y'all think? Got my undefeated today. That dent is gross. Yeah, I mean, that dent is like insane. That right here is like a dent on his toe box. Mine is way worse. I caught my undefeateds on eBay. The sellers sent me pictures and eBay will authenticate them. Hopefully it'll work out. Blunt Sneaker says it's bad, but not as bad as mine were. Too Crucial says. You can condition the material to bring it back some, but that shouldn't be necessary. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, there's no reason why a consumer should, like, fix their pair. You feel me? If it came in bad. T-Ski, what up, dude? Piglet in the building. Good morning. Unknown says, damn, that sucks. I think I'd just keep them. I would keep them. Me, personally, I'd keep them and wear them. You know? I'd keep it and wear them. It's just not like, I tell you, it's not like anybody's going to come up to you with a microscope and be like, oh, man, you have a dent on your shoe. You feel me? Like, just rock them, and I'm sure you'll be all okay. You know what I mean? Those are my pair. This is yours, Mr. Churro Chang? Man, yeah, I don't think your pair is as bad, but it does suck that your pair looks like that. I mean, but it's not as bad. I really need advice. My status on the Awake still says unfulfilled. Haven't got shipment email or no emails at all of cancellations. I already reached out on IG and email, but no response, Adrian says. Man, I just hope, listen, I hopefully you're not one of those, you know, individuals that they end up, you know, getting rid of your pair. You feel me? And then they end up giving you a refund. Hopefully, you know, we get some updates from you very soon, Adrian. There's not much advice I could give you, bro, because, like, if you already reached out to them on what, Instagram, and you reached out to them on email, I mean, you could try to reach out to, what's his name, Angelo on Instagram. He has his own personal IG. I don't know if you could reach out to him where he could help you, but definitely just keep us up to date. I mean, you did all the options. You did all the steps that you needed to do. So saw some dude get punched in the face. Wow. Sheesh. My wigs came in yesterday. If you are going to wear them, why does it matter? Yo, what the kick says. Well, I mean, the whole point, yo, what the kicks, you know what I'm saying? It's the principle of it all. You know, it sucks where you pay. I mean, this is a $280 shoe retail after shipping and tax. You feel me? There's no reason why there should be any issue to your shoe if you're paying that much of, you know, that's the principle of it all. You know, of course, like if there's a little bit of issues and stuff like that, you still wear it. Why does it really matter? I get it, but I think it's the principle of it all that like Nike just failed to make this shoe. You know, like the rollout was good, but it's just like the quality of all the pairs that they brought out, or majority of the pairs, were just bad. You feel me? Like it's an expensive shoe, you know, and I totally get it. I am in the Wakes Pink 5s, no shipping, no refund, still unfulfilled, Chris Montgomery says. Raffy, good morning. The season begins tomorrow, Freddie G says. Yes, Freddie G, it does. Good luck this season. Trey for the 5. Awake said it's a warehouse thinking issue, aka cover the back door. Shout out my boy Trey for the 5.
Trey Beno donated $5. Awake said it's a warehouse syncing issue, aka cover the back door.
Facts. You're not wrong. Eric, Nike did a bad job producing these undefeateds. I received my pair from Undefeated website and they were not perfect, but definitely worth the retail price, Eric says. Sneakerheads like us, yes, we wear our shoes, but we keep them flawless too, W Rod says. It matters because I don't know if I got canceled, fam. People didn't even get a refund when they canceled their order. Yeah, just keep reaching out to them, keep bugging them and see what's going on. Nothing in life is perfect. You're going to wear them. They're eventually going to get scuff or two of them on them, KJK5 says. I know, but you don't, it's not normal to get like a scuffed shoe, you know, when you first get them. You feel me? Raffy is right about paying $260 and getting a shoe with flaws. Nike should know better, especially they know many got the shoe to collect, Ryan says. Yeah, I mean, I get both sides, you know, because at the end of the day, if you wear them, you wear them. If you don't like them, and I'm sure someone out there will get them, or want them from you if you're willing to sell them. But at the end of the day, like, you know, it's however you want to treat your shoes. You feel me? Finally got my undefeated 4s yesterday. Not the best quality, but glad I beat the final boss. Sneaks from Dreek says. There you go. You think these Supremes will easily get botted? Yes. Supreme SB dunks tomorrow are not going to be easy, bro. It's not going to be easy at all. It's going to be very difficult. I know a lot of people that already probably paid for an ACO you know, slot just to see if they could get even lucky. But I did see a chart where ranking the Hype Supreme SB Dunk Low colorways, and obviously purple's up there. And I'm not surprised that blue is the second most popular, because obviously tomorrow we're getting blue here in the US. What a brave heart. What's good, dude? So clearly purple is going to be the most favorited colorway out of the 5. Okay, so clearly and unfortunately here in the US we're not getting the purple pair. Okay, tomorrow we're getting the blue. So obviously, since blue stands out from the black and white one, obviously the black and white one is gonna be global, you know, worldwide. So obviously everybody's gonna go for blue tomorrow. Like everybody's gonna go for blue. That is going to be like there. And that, once again, I said that I mentioned this yesterday, is that like if you're going to go for the Supreme SBs tomorrow, you got to lock in on one colorway. Okay? There's no way that you're hitting all 3. I'm sorry. There's no way. You got to lock in on one colorway and one colorway only. Okay? You can't be like, "Oh, Raph, can I cart all 3 and hit?" No. Like, unless you have a bot, like, you got to lock it on one and hope for the best. The focus on Tom Sachs and Travis Scott, Piglet says. Yeah, I kind of want the white pair because they're leather, DJ says. That is crazy, 11.5. Only one pair. Why even sell one pair, Eric says. Not sure how I'm going to try for Supreme tomorrow when I will be driving there during the drop time, Rob the Beard says. I'm not even going to try. Ghetto Tactical says, what up, Raph? I'm going for the Tokyo 5s on the 9th in Korea. Slim chances, but I get 2 tries for this one. There you go, Known. Good luck. Challenge accepted. Yeah, it's going to be tough, but we'll see what happens. Update. I told y'all last week that the eBay passed a pair of Air Jordan 1 mids for the Shattered Backboard 2015. Well, their authentication depth department finally called me and gave me a full refund and let me keep the shoes. Wow. Sheesh. There you go. Are they dropping on Sneakers app? No, I do not think these are dropping on the Nike Sneakers app. I think these are only going to be Supreme exclusive only. And I don't think we'll see them on Sneakers app. I'll be very surprised if we do, though. I'd be very surprised if we see these on Sneakers app, but I really doubt that we will. But we'll see. Either black or white is the only SBs I want, P Finesse says. There you go. La Flip. I honestly want the green pair of Supreme, Shane says. Yeah, which kind of sucks because you're going to have to pay resale on them. I don't know what the resale is going to be looking like for these SBs, but I'm assuming that the green and the purple obviously is going to go for the most because here in the US, obviously, you know, people are going to hit. People are going to resell, but I don't think it's going to be as much as the green and the purple. So, hot take, I'm way more hyped about the tweeds than the Supremes, George says. I mean, you like what you like at the end of the day, bro. Like, you feel me? You like what you like at the end of the day. If that's something that you like more than the Supremes, so be it. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. So, people need to stop sleeping on eBay, George says. iPad and iPhone to try for the black and the blue, Base Maryland says. Chat, we got about 7 more minutes until exclusive access goes live on Jdsports and Finish Line for the Air Jordan 4 Cave Stones. I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know if your area sold out on the 4s. You guys let me know. I don't know if they sold out or not in your area, but I didn't even check if the 4s even sold out in my area yesterday. So, but you guys let me know. The purple is 1K in my size already. Snowbird says 1,000. Sheesh, dude. See, that's the thing. Like, these SBs are going to get overpriced for no reason. All this does is make people not want to buy from Undefeated anymore, wishful thinking says. But the thing, it's not Undefeated's fault, bro. Like, you realize that, like, Undefeated is not producing the 4s. It's Nike. Like, what do you mean? It's Nike and Jordan Brand. This, like, Undefeated Jordan 4 has nothing to do with them producing the shoes and the, you know, the flaw, you know, having flaws on the pairs. You feel me? Like, they have nothing to do with it. It's Nike and Jordan. They're the ones producing it. So I thought Supreme was dead. Cushy Soul says shipping costs from overseas and these tariffs might affect resale from other regions. Cresty says already got my 4s, so I'm chilling. DJ says, yeah, I thought Supreme was dead, dude. People are still gonna go for the shoe. It's Nike, yeah, but who's taking a month to ship? Wishful little thinking says. But you gotta put it into consideration, bro. I'm not here to defend them, but we've seen this before. You know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, shipping. Like, you have to understand the Undefeated that doesn't have as much overhead that Nike and Jordan Brand does. Where, like, they have enough people to ship all these pairs out. I mean, think about it, bro. Majority of the stock numbers were coming from Undefeated. So imagine, like, I don't know how many people they got, or how many workers that they got at the warehouse, but it's probably not a lot. Imagine shipping out thousands of pairs every single week, bro. I mean, that's a lot of pairs we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, who knows how thousands, bro, thousands of orders. I mean, think about that, bro. You know, so that's why they had that specific goal on a date for everybody's pairs to get shipped out. I mean, there's a reason for it, you know? So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Because, like, we've seen it with Amo Manir. I've seen it with a lot of different collaborated brands that Nike's done with, and they've taken a long time to ship, and there's a reason why. My pair Undefeated had pre-notched creases. I took one step, and they looked like I walked 1,000 miles in them. Still grateful for my win. Sheesh. What up, McNasty? What up, dude? You're 100% right. I think they need to have more quality control on their production warehouse where they produce the sneakers, Don B says. Kind of burned out that the Lego Dunks didn't drop in an adult size. Yeah, I feel you, bro. So I mean, as long as you got the pair, you beat the final boss. That's all that matters. You feel me? That's all that really matters. You know, why is it so hard to hit retail on every drop? Michael says. Maybe it just depends on your size, bro. Just say you're new to buying hype sneakers. Jay Wayne says. So give me my pair earlier. Orlando says. I'm telling you guys, people, you know, some people are just not patient, man. People are just not patient. Like I said, I mean, Jamie has a point. It's like, dude, imagine like buying like some of the collaborated drops during COVID. Dude, they were taking forever. I remember like I hit on the Air Max 1s. It was the, I think, was it not Kith? I forgot what collab was it. You guys know what I'm talking about? It was the Air Max 1. They came out like 3 different colorways. It was such a good collab. It was probably the best collab that they did that year. I forgot what it was called. It wasn't Kith. It was Social Status. No, was it Social Status? Was it Social Status? Queue up. Queues up. Yeah, queues up, chat. Queues up. Queues up. Queues up. But they took forever to ship. Facts Raff, there's some folks that didn't even get that W. CD says, yeah, man. My wig shows up today. Let's go. Aiden says, there you go. Supreme website has no shoe tab to bookmark. Tomorrow is going to be crazy. No, it was Concepts. There we go, Corey. Concepts. It was the Concepts Air Max 1s. They came out like 3 different colorways. And like I remember hitting like the very last colorway, and they took forever to freaking drop, bro. They took forever to freaking show up to my doorstep, man. I think it was like almost 3 weeks. And that was during COVID. You feel me? So, like, I don't know. I guess it all just depends. What do you think about the Bruce Lee? I haven't seen him, bro. I haven't seen him. All right, EA is about to go live, chat. If anybody's interested, exclusive access is going to go live in about 1 minute. If anybody's still on queue, I got in queue, but I got through pretty quickly. So if anybody in here is interested into the 4, it's going to go live. Travis for the 5.
Donated $4.99. Raffy Undefeated said they hadn't complained sent the online orders.
Raffy Undefeated said they had an complaining and send order the line online orders. Wait, what? Had a complaining and send the on the line orders. Shout out boy Travis, thank you so much for the $5 donations. I appreciate that. They had wait, what? We caught the Bruce Lees. The Bruce Lees are fire. I haven't seen them, bro. I haven't seen them. Hold on, let me check if I got EA real quick, chat. Let me see. I can't believe I got in-store EA, bro. The one time that I'm not gonna be in town, they gave me EA. Yeah, I got EA. 1,000 points. Was it 1,000 points yesterday? Yeah, it was. Online only. I got EA, chat. Anybody get EA? Big EA? Anybody got EA? Now I just ordered the pair. I don't know the Philadelphia Records for the 10.
Philadelphia Records donated $9.99. When are the Supreme Dunks releasing?
Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Supreme Dunks are dropping tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Dude, is there... Bro, I'm like tweaking this morning. Oh. Bro, I'm like tweaking this morning. I'm hearing shit. I thought it was hailing or raining, but it's not. I'm just hearing stuff. Shout outs to Philadelphia Records. Thank you so much for the 10. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. PST. We will have all the links that you guys need to be prepared for the Supremes tomorrow. Okay, we will be ready for it. Kane Swag Kicks, what up? Good morning. I'm going for Supreme Manhattan tomorrow to pick up the Nike SB Dunk Lows, and the Supreme website releases the purple ink pair. Wait, what? To pick up the SB Dunk Lows, and is the Supreme website releasing the purple ink pair? No. So the only pair that the US is getting is blue. So in order to get purple, you have to pay resale. Like, because UK and the EU are the only ones getting the purple pair. We kind of discussed this yesterday. I'll show you guys the break. I'm bugging this morning. I am. I was hearing stuff. I was like, is it hailing? But it's not. I'm hearing stuff, bro. I'm hearing stuff. Here we go. So I'll show this again because if nobody's really familiar with it, if some of you guys are not familiar with it. So the green is Asia exclusive. The blue is North America exclusive. The purple is Europe and the UK exclusive. All right. What's the retail on Supreme? $135. And then the white and black is worldwide. So we're getting blue, white, and black. All the countries, all the rest of the countries, like I said, Europe and the UK, they're getting purple, black, and white. Same thing. So black and white are like worldwide. White. Everything else, the other colorways are exclusively in certain countries. So purple only Europe and the UK. So that's why the only way that you could buy the purple pair is to pay resale. That is the only way. So unless you know somebody overseas, if you know somebody in Europe or the UK, that's the only way you're touching. So Lenise, good morning. Cop the Bruce Lee's. Got an appointment at Supreme in Manhattan tomorrow. Hoping there are pairs left by the time I get there. My appointment is at 3:30. Sheesh. Good luck. Hopefully you snag a pair, at least in your size. Cop Cave Stones, better the undefeateds in my humble opinion. Cordy says, that's fine. Hey, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. Shit, still in queue. Anybody still in queue? Dude, for some reason, I've been getting through on queue pretty quick. I'm not going to hold you. Like, my queue time has been very, very low. I can't imagine, like, once again, like, I think the next time, like, the queue is going to be trash is when the Black Cats drop. When the Black Cats drop, dude, I promise you, the queue is going to be ass, dude. It's going to be really, really bad. Raffy, what do you think of the Lucha Libre inspired Jordan 3s coming out September 20th? I think they are sneaker of the month. If you're talking about the Jordan 3s, the Mexicos, those are fire. Those are nice. What you think about the Zion Williamson Voodoo alternate Air Jordan 1 lows that drop next month? Fire, Michael. Very, very nice. Mr. Sneaks, what up, dude? I had no queue, Corey says. Still in queue. What up, Manny? Good morning, boys and girls. What up, Rami? Where do I get the queue? Where do I get the queue? It's on Finish Shine and Jdsports. The yellow and black Supreme release in what region? The yellow is going to be dropping at... Green is going to be Asia exclusive. They're calling it green, but really it's like yellow green. But they're dropping in Asia exclusive. So what's dropping today? We have a couple stuff dropping today. There's the pink foams and gumlight browns, total of 90s. You got the woman's dunk. All right, you got the sesames, Harris's tweed. Bro, the stock numbers are stupid low. Yo, Rami, did you see the stock numbers on the tweeds? Bro, look at the stock numbers. Stock numbers are stupid low for no reason. So the tweeds, anybody going for the dunk tweeds, 1,000 pairs for the brown pair, and then 400 pairs on the black and white ones. So super limited this morning. The Soulfly Jordan 3s in Miami colorway is straight gas, Ghetto Technical says. I have no idea why people are buying Cave Stones when undefeateds are like $100 more right now. Huh?
Carne asada donated $1.99. Cowboys have been eliminated from the playoffs.
So stupid. Shout out to Assad for the $2 donation. Kaisim says, I have no idea why people are buying Cave Stones when undefeateds are like $100 more right now. Because maybe people will like the Cave Stones. What's wrong with that? Bro, they're not the same shoe. You know that, right? Cave Stones are not the same shoe, my guy. Maybe because someone likes the Cave Stones a little bit more than the undefeateds. Or, you know, people already have the undefeateds and they want the Cave Stones. Good morning, Jim Rat. What up, man? Good AM collection fam. Not sure if I want to wait until the sneakers app drop for this. Should be an easy cop on Saturday. I did not get in-store EA. May just walk around Saturday and see. It's up to you. Yeah. I think you might you be able to snag a pair, to be honest. Cave stones are more wearable than undefeateds. I don't want the undefeated 4s. That's why Brittany says, yeah, some people don't want them. I got both. Run up your money. Trey says, I have undefeateds and I'm buying cave stones. You're not my dad. Move around, George says. I don't see the queue. Is this for California? Wait. The Warfare? Wait. What are you trying? Warfare, what are you trying to do, bro? Are you trying to buy these 4s? I have the queue is on Jdsports and Finish Line. This is US, bro. So you probably, it sounds like you're kind of new to Finish Line and Jdsports. So if you go on the Jdsports website, sometimes people have a queue. But if you don't have a Jdsports or Finish Line account, or if you don't have any points built up on Jdsports and Finish Line, you're not going to be able to get these cave stones. So if you're new to Jdsports and Finish Line, you're probably not going to be able to get an EA. This is only the only people that are getting them are probably the ones that have points and have an account. So if you're new to it, that's fine. I'm more than welcome to give you some advice how to get these type of shoes on release day. I'm more than welcome to. Not trying to give you crap. I'm kind of confused with what you're trying to do. So I could give you a solid answer. You feel me? So the Warfare, if you're new to like Jdsports and Finish Line exclusive access, in order to get access to the shoe, you have to have an account and you have to have points, right? And like the blur could be like, how do I get points, Raph? Well, in order to get points, you got to spend money. It's 10 points per dollar you spend. If you're new to it, it's 10 points per dollar you spend. All right. To get, to what's it called? In order to get A-listed, they have an A-listed, which A-listing, it doesn't really give you a higher chance. It does kind of in a way, but it's all just like random. But you just get more points. So once you get A-listed, which I think it's once you hit 5,000 points, it's 15 points per dollar you spend. So in order for me to get access to the shoe, I have to spend 1,000 points, which I have 11,000 points in my account. So it would take away 1,000 points, but you'll also get more points back once you purchase the shoe. So hopefully that kind of helps. In order to get points too, you could go to your local Jdsports and Finish Line and spend some money. It's up to you though, how you want to spend your money. You could get points by spending money on the website as well. So hopefully all those advices and tips and tricks I've been giving you helps you moving forward with some of the releases that you want. All right. So, hey man, chat. I know some of you guys would be like, bro, Raph, why are you explaining this? Some people are new to the game, bro, and it's fine. I am totally okay teaching people and putting some people on when it comes to these type of stuff, because some people are not familiar of buying certain shoes online. So I'm here to help. The Shattered Backboards opened my eyes that everything is not a collab will sit. Atomic, what up, dude? Good morning. Raffy, I'm having trouble with my algebra homework. Can you help? I love algebra, bro. I'm not going to hold you, Benji, dude. Like, when I was doing algebra in 8th grade, 9th grade, I was the best one in my class. Dead ass. No cap. Thanks, Raph. Now I'm confused, Rahu says. Rahus, you're always confused, bro. I thought nobody wanted these shoe like Kobe says. I feel like a good amount of people like these. No. I think there was a good amount of people that want these cave stones. So I truly think people are going to like these. Listen, chat, okay? Not everything's going to resell, all right? Just because it doesn't resell doesn't mean nobody wants them, okay? You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, there's just because that one guy in the chat said, yo, Raph, nobody wants these. They ain't going for anything. That doesn't necessarily mean nobody else wants them. You feel me? Like, the Cave Stones is a dope shoe. I truly think you guys will love the Cave Stones once you see them in your hand. It might change your mind, but you know what I mean? Yeah, Rahus, lay off the weed. Talk about Niners fans. Influence drafted CMC, Kittle, and Purdy in both leagues last night. He's done, Rami says. I mean, who knows, bro? He could win the entire thing, Rami. You're gonna be eating your words. I wanted these Cave Stones, but that is an ultimate 49ers glazing right there. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, I respect it though. I used to cheat off Ralph's math test, and he's a cheat cheat off my English test. Hey, you ain't wrong, bro. And I'll tell you this, I was really good. Like when the wife was in college, I used to write her essays. I loved writing essays. I don't know about you guys. The grammar wasn't the best, but the story made sense. You know what I mean? Like I was really good at essays, bro. Like you can't be. Man, listen. I would say like reading was my worst. Reading and science, and clearly, and I agree, Raph. There's new sneakerheads every day. We all started somewhere without someone to explain. The new people would get frustrated and leave the game. Big props to you, Raffy boy. Yeah, man. And that's the thing, man. I'm a content creator for a reason. If anybody has questions, I'm here to answer them. You know, so that's what I appreciate about you, Raph. You cater to everyone, no matter how old or new you are to the sneaker game. Absolutely, and that's what it should be. You feel me? Because the thing is, you got too many people in the sneaker space where like they shit on the new sneakerheads. Like it's like, why is your wait? What Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs is your ultimate sneaker grail? Yeah. Duh. Some people started collecting back in 2018, 2019, 2017. You feel me? Like, not everybody hasn't been collecting back in the 1990s. That's not a flex, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. But if you've been collecting, you know, when some people come in here, be like, I've been collecting this for years. You guys are just new to the game. Congratulations. You want a cookie? Like, you want a cookie, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, there's a lot of people that are new to the game, and that's fine. And that's what it should be when it comes down to sneaker culture. You bring in the people that are wanting to be a part of the space, and that is me personally. That is culture. I know someone asked me like, yo, Raph, what sneaker culture do you? Anybody that buy what you like, and you educate to the ones that are not familiar with the game. Like, simple. You feel me? Simple. There's someone that probably started collecting shoes in 2025 and they don't know anything about sneakers, and that is fine. You get a lot of people in here saying, oh, you didn't even watch Jordan play. Yeah, so what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Sorry. Say this all the time. Sorry. I should have told my mom and dad to make me back in 1982. Sorry. They just didn't. They had no choice. I was born in 95. I don't control my mom and dad when they, they make me. I don't know. Like, Trey for the $2 donation. Been collecting since 95. Where's my trophy? Yeah, here's your trophy.
Trey
Come on, boy,
Beno
Trey, for the
donated
$2 donation, man. I appreciate
Been
that.
collecting since 95. Where's my trophy? Lágrimas de
But there's a lot of
felicidad.
people that downplay a lot of people in the sneaker game, bro. Like, you know, I'm not gonna hold you, dude. Like, people assume that I'm a reseller because I'm Asian, bro. Like, it's just, that's just how it goes, bro. Go back in time and be born earlier, Raph. Jeez, Straight to Toe says, I know, facts, bro. My 1980, I got to watch him. Yeah, you got lucky, bro. I didn't know it was I gotta have my bricks. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all love. I tell my kids that all the time. People are like, seriously, maybe one day my girls are gonna be sneakerheads. They ain't gonna know anybody about. They're not gonna see. They never seen Kobe play. They ain't never seen Jordan play. You feel me? But they're gonna be one day. They're gonna be one day a sneakerhead. Maybe one day. Ravi, I appreciate the way you have always kept your channel genuine to all levels of the sneaker game. I remember learning so much from you in the 2020, and the fact that you're still taking that approach. Jim Rat says, always, bro. You know, always. I would say this, that like, I'm glad that I'm not a part of, you know, some people in my life are in the sneaker game are not around my circle no more. Because I was definitely kind of influenced of certain things, and you know, and I didn't know the ropes around the sneaker game when I first started YouTube, but now I know how it goes, and the sneaker game is shady, bro. It really is, bro. So it's like, it is what it is, but I'm glad that we could kind of stay in our own lane and have our own circle over here. You feel me? If you don't need it to hustle, I don't understand, George says. Hey, Raph, ain't nothing wrong being a young sneakerhead, but the fact that is most only like sneakerheads is because it's so hyped up. Yeah, I mean, you could think about this Planet, right? Planet Paperboy. Like, I understand, right? I understand that a lot of people that's been collecting for so many years, right, the hype shoes were the OGs back in the day, right? Like that is what got a lot of older sneakerheads really into the game, because it's like, yo, dude, that's crazy. There's Jordan Brand and Nike are about to drop some Jordans that Michael Jordan used to play in. Man, Concord 11s, cool, you know what I'm saying? Like not cool grays, but Concords, Space Jams, Bread 11s, Bread 4s, Jordan 3 black cements, white cements, Jordan 14s, Last Shot. It's like those were the type of shoes that got a lot of the older heads really excited about sneakers back in the day. But now it's like what's hype in this generation is collabs, right? Collabs they weren't pushing as much collabs back then how they are now. And what is hype around this space of sneakers now is collabs. I mean, that's just how it is. And that is a huge difference between how it was back in the day versus how it is in today's sneaker game. Because reselling is a lot bigger than it was before. I mean, don't get me wrong. People were still flipping Concord 11s back in, 2013, 2000. How long these Concords have been around for many years. Because Jordan 11s used to be the shoe to flip. Like, because they only dropped in December, once a year, So like nowadays it's like, yo, Travis Scott's, Nigel Sylvester Jordans, undefeateds, you feel me? But like, it wasn't like that back in the day. It just wasn't. You got like Jordan 8s that were flipping for like $350, When you look at a Jordan 8 that drops in 2025, it's a brick. You know what I mean? So like, it's like it's changed, and obviously a lot of people's adapt to it, where like, newer things are coming out, different things are coming out. People fall off on some Jordans, and people fall in love with the Yeezys during the Yeezy wave, and especially the New Balance wave, Asics and all, which is fine, which is okay. A little diverse. There's nothing wrong to diverse your collection a little bit, So exactly, those iconic moments for us. Exactly, bro. Low-key, most kids don't really care about sneakers. My son has been pounding me on the Bravest Bear Collab mules and really wants over pairs of the Jordans this age. Blunt sneakers, I would say this. It has to do with a lot of what they see at school, right? Like, for instance, like, you gotta put yourself in, in a kid's perspective, where like, especially in this generation, where like a lot of kids are, I'm not gonna hold you, in this generation, a lot of kids they got it easy. You know what I'm saying? They got it easy, where like, parents are willing to spend hundreds of dollars on Jordans, on, nice branded things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember back in the day, dude, when it was me and my 4 older sisters, my mom would take us to Ross, be like, all right, you get like 2 jeans and like 3 shirts. That's all you're wearing for the rest of the year. You know what I mean? Because like parents could afford it, but obviously in this generation, it's a little bit, a lot of these kids they got it easy, bro. They really, really do, So, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just how it goes, bro. I think the Cavestones CM Sneakers app, they are 93,000 pairs loaded and too much heat this month, Omar says. I hope they mark GR Jordans with the good collabs leather quality, but I don't ever have it, and the price keeps rising. The reason why I say that is because like I have a niece that is 17. Like, she's 17 years old. She hits me up all the time. Yo, uncle, can I get a pair of shoes for the new year? Can I get this? Can I get that? It's different every single year, because every time she asks for something, I just know that a lot of her friends around her is probably wearing the same thing, So, Raff, were you lucky that you had older sisters and couldn't wear their old clothes? Deli Venom says, I know, facts, dude. My people don't care nothing about Travis Scott, even don't even know one song from him, truly. But you got to put it into consideration as well. Some people like Travis Scott sneakers, but they don't like his music. We've kind of talked about this before, where like, and that is fine too. Like, listen, I like Bad Bunnies. I don't listen to Bad Bunny. You didn't save money from chores and mowing lawns. Dude, listen, I didn't earn a dime for cutting grass, taking out the trash, or cleaning up in my house. Obviously I lived in a home where like my parents are old school Filipinos. You know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't a job. It's a priority. It's literally your responsibility. That's how I grew up. Like, I didn't earn money by mowing the lawn, you know, doing laundry, cleaning up the house. My dad used to bang on the wall, and like he used to do that loud whistle with his fingers and wake me and my sisters up early in the morning to get up and help my mom clean. That ass. Like, he would bang on the wall. It'd be 10 o'clock. He said, it's already late. You know, you gotta do this, gotta do that. You know, it was a responsibility. It wasn't really a chore where you earn, you know, dimes for it. You know, what made collabs more sought after is the fact that they are hard to get. Now you could basically get any collab without even trying. Let me ask you something. That's a good point, right, Blunt Sneaker? And I do want to discuss this while we all discuss other things. So there's a certain thing I want to discuss this morning. But do you guys think that collabs would be more sought after if it was more limited than easier to get? What do you guys think? Or do you guys like the fact that Nike and Jordan Brand are pushing a lot of these collabs and it's easier for you guys to obtain? So basically what I'm asking you, is it not as special when it's widely available to the public, or does it matter to you guys? Thoughts? Would like to you guys be a part of this discussion. I think it's a great discussion because it kind of relates to Jeff Staples' statement about how like they're oversaturating the market with collaborations. What do you guys think? No collabs are sought after regardless, Straight to Toe says. And I would say this, it just depends on the collaborator. Like, when you say sought after, like, I promise you this, not everyone knew who Nigel was until, you know, he was introduced, right? Now Nigel is really, really hyped and stuff like that because of the sneaker, but I truly think that the shoe is really, really hyped. A collaborated drop would be hyped because of the resale, point blank period. Like, it doesn't even matter what the shoe is. If the shoe goes for a lot of money, that is hype, you know? But I personally don't mind, you know, Nike oversaturating the market with collaborated drops because you get good quality. You know, you get people going, excited about the sneaker game. I must admit, I like limited, even though I've taken L's in pairs I really wanted. Just started collecting, and so far, undefeateds are my biggest ones, as well as shattered backboards. Rip CD King says, there we go. I like what I like. Now they are easier to get. In fact, Nike needs to push out more stock. Can sometimes feel like it is not as special, but I love the most people can get a reasonable, fair chance of copping a pair, Lenny says. High school, I would save most of my lunch money for the week to take my girlfriend out on the weekends. We're married now. Been together since 2003, Ortiz says. There we go. It's a double-edged sword. What is called when a snowman throws it? Oh my gosh. DJ Khaled 5 is not wanted, but Awake 5 is hype. So yes, limited is better. I would say the thing is, you are a YouTuber, so of course you don't mind all the collabs. Gets the people going for me. But for me, they need to only drop maybe 2 a year. Tube says. No, I mean, dude, just because I'm a YouTuber doesn't mean anything. Like, we've seen a lot of collabs like Amal Munir and certain collabs that don't do well though too. Like, yeah, it's content for me, but you got to understand that I'm still a consumer, bro. Like, I'm still a consumer. I'm still here when things break. I'm still here, you know, when things don't go for much. But like, I would say for an average consumer, I don't mind, because really I don't care what they drop. If it's a nice shoe and if I like it, then so be it. You feel me? Like, I don't really necessarily think it matters. I feel like I would say, like, I would have an opinion whenever like a brand is really dropping so many collabs in 1 year. Like, for instance, like, you know, Travis and Amal Munir is probably top 2 for me. Because, like, it was cool whenever they were only dropping 2 a year. And then whenever it's, like, a big push of certain things that don't need to drop during its time, it's like, all right, they should have saved this for a different time. But I feel like they were dropping it because it's like they knew it wasn't really going to do well. So let's just go ahead and drop it. You feel me? Like, I feel like that's 2 brands I would say that is really oversaturating in a way, but it honestly depends what they drop as well. That's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to what they drop. You feel me? Like, just like Union. like Union they had its run until they kind of messed up the Jordan 2 drop, and then everyone lost a lot of interest, and they started dropping like the Cortezes. They started dropping like these dunks, and just the rollout was just not as good. You feel me? And plus, and we've talked about this before, that, you know, if it's reselling, that is what it's hyped. And that is the reason why, in my personal opinion, why the Awakes were so hyped, because of how much it was going for, period. Like, nobody wanted those Awakes. Like, there was maybe a few people that wanted them. Like, we could go back, like I said, we could go back in the chat and see how many people just did not like the Awake 5s and said no one's going to wear those pink shoes. But then when the time came on the Awake 5s, why did everyone get hyped over it? Because it was a $700-800 shoe. That is what is hype. Is if the shoe goes for so much. For instance, like the big red boots, okay, when the big red boots came out, if you were around during that time, big red boots were going for like $1,200 before the release day. Everyone started going for it, and then after maybe a week or two after, the big red boots just freaking tanked all the way to the damn ground, bro. All the way. Even though people were shitting on that shoe, just didn't want it. They thought it was trash. They thought it was stupid. You know, but people saw the price tag on them, saw that the shoe goes for $1,200. A lot of people FOMO'd, right? And people bought them, and then it tanked, and everyone's, oh shit, and everyone's stuck with them. Hey man, listen, it's happens to the best of us sometimes, you know. So it depends what shoe. Luke, those Jordan Chicago's are going to be GR, and those I need a limited or not must cop. Just like, once again, I say this again, just how like a lot of people in the last 2 years are saying Jordan 1s are dead. Jordan 1s are dead. Ain't no saving the Jordan 1. And then when the Unions came out, why was everyone rage quitting on that shoe? Why was everyone getting pissed? Because how much the shoe was going for? It was going for about $600-700 in the resale market when the Unions first dropped this year. So I wanted the pinks to wear. Last name started with the A, and everyone wanted them, Kelly says. Yeah, and that's just how it goes. As long as it's, you know, if something goes for the, you know, a lot in the resale market, people are gonna want them, you know. And that's what I've been telling you guys, is that like, if there's a GR or a certain shoe that comes out and it doesn't sell out, it's because all the resellers are staying away from it. When something is going for a lot, guess what happens? All the resellers come back and be like, all right, we're all going to go for this shoe. You know, we're all back in the game again, because all we want is this shoe right here, because it goes for $200-300 plus, you know. I wanted the pink Awakes from the jump, and still salty. I didn't hit. I didn't even rock J's I hit, and they how the game goes. What's the 94 mean on the Supreme? 94, it's the year when Supreme came out. Good wash. The Nigel 1 lows are about to skyrocket because people won't be able to get the fragments. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see. You know, we're gonna have to wait and see, because like we said the same thing about the Wake 5s, how like nobody was gonna hit, but there was a good amount of people that hit. You feel me? Like if Travis' team is gonna be the ones like really running the show for these Jordans fragments, then I mean, I'm not saying that everybody's gonna hit, but like I'm pretty sure they're going to probably let people have people hit, so it kind of eliminates you know, people talking about them on social media. You feel me? So, yo, Raff, the 35th anniversary Jordan 5 is a pink shoe. What is your opinion on the shoe? Why do a men's shoe in pink? Daniel says, why not? Why not? I mean, I feel like, for me, I feel like obviously that is the stereotypical, is that the perfect word for it? Where like, you know, pink is only for women. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you like the shoe, you like the shoe. I feel like that shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? If I get it, the anniversary, why is it a pink shoe? I don't know. It's like saying if it's purple, why is it purple? You know? Overboard for the 5 gifted. And I don't know when those pink 5s, when do those pink 5s drop, chat? for those anniversaries? When did those pink 5s drop? Does anybody know? Shout outs to Overboard for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys that anybody's getting, interested in the topic of what we're talking about. Thank you guys so much for putting in your thoughts and opinions. Okay, this is what it's all about here in the chat. You guys putting your opinions, you guys voicing your opinions, so thank you guys. Whether if it's good or bad, it's all love at the end of the day. You guys have your own opinions, and I can respect it as much as you guys respect mine. You guys are all entitled. So I appreciate you guys all being a part of October. Okay. But it's like, breast cancer awareness, month, isn't it? Like next month. So I'm assuming maybe that's the reason why, right? That's the reason why it's pink. It could be, I'm just me assuming, but like maybe that's the reason why it's pink, I could be wrong, but it's not a bad shoe. Woman 11's on tweed dunks of it. It's like when someone asks like, why are they why are they making certain shoes a woman's shoe? I mean, why not? You feel me? If you want to wear heels and get it comfortable in your own skin, they say, Hector says. What up, Hector? My men are so scared about wearing pink. I don't know. It's all good, bro. It is what it is. And I don't want to get into that topic because listen, it's like talking to a brick wall, okay? I understand that some of you guys, you have issues of people wearing, dudes wearing pink. And then some of you guys, like, I don't know why these dudes have issues of guys wearing pink. Dude, it's like literally talking to a brick wall. So let's just not bring up the topic and just drop it. No one's going to win that conversation. So, Ryan Jacobs, what up, man? Good morning. Jordan 40s are a must, George says. Those Nocta glides sold out quick on JD, J Million says. You're right. Cancer Awareness Month. Yeah. I mean, that's just me assuming just by why they're pushing some pink shoes, So, I mean, that's fine, They don't scared to wear pink shoes, but buying shoes to impress their dude friends. That's so crazy, bro. He's scared to wear pink shoes, but buying shoes to impress their dude friends. LMAO. Yeah, it's like you're scared to wear pink, but like to go to SneakerCon and have the best heat on feet so everybody can look at me. Yo, that shit crazy, bro. Y'all are freaking crazy. Karen is very weirdo activity. People weren't about the color of people's shoes, or Mario says. The pink on their wakes are different. It just works. Yeah. I want to talk about the topic. Dudes have issues. Wait till you have a wear nail polish and attending parties because of your little girl. What up, Senator D? What's good, dude? What up? Nah, it's all love, bro. It's all love, man. Hey, man, listen, I gotta wear this heat. So I can flex on Jeff Staple because I'm wearing his shoe. Oh, man. One in the stink nasty work, Eddie says. If you ain't checking, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Like my girl always says, man, we'll always do whatever to please another man, but not their woman. Blood and Z Sneaker says, wow. Anyways, make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button for the one time. All right, hit that like button for the one time, chat. All right, I appreciate you guys. Anybody that's just new to the sneaker game, if you've been, if you started collecting sneakers this year, welcome. All right, we welcome everybody in this freaking chat. I try to answer everybody's questions. Nothing is really a dumb question when it comes to sneakers. All right, maybe you might not know, but I try my best to answer as many questions when it regards to sneakers to my best of ability. So I will say this too. A lot of my mods and a lot of people in here are very knowledgeable. Okay, not only me. Okay, there's a lot of great people in this chat that know a lot about sneakers. Okay, a lot. So a lot of sneaker enthusiasts in here that care about basically a lot of things in the sneaker game. So whether if it doesn't go for much or doesn't go, if you care about the story, I'm sure someone in here will. All right. So we appreciate you guys, being a part of the community, making it as positive as possible and making it fun for everybody in the chat. So, and that's why I tell a lot of my Discord members is like, if we have someone new, let's welcome them, not trying to chase them away, but like there's people that want to be a part of the community, and then that's what it's all about, is trying to grow it. So if anybody's new here, Welcome everybody in the freaking chat. Okay. So, hey, Raff, I had a question. You know when the White Sox Supreme collaboration is coming out? I do not know, Casper. See, someone may know. I may not. D got juice. What up? Yo, the Labu is supposed to be little demons. No one says. My third pair of undefeated fours got delivered today. Well, thank you, Raff. Appreciate you finally letting us sneak geeks to get our praise. Oh, absolutely. A lot of you guys do, man. And I thank you a lot. I'll thank a lot of you guys. I'll give you guys shout outs too, for helping me out, in certain situations. So, but obviously a lot of you guys that have been here every single day, you obviously know that a lot of people in here probably don't even know each other in person, but it's built a lot of great relationships in here. All right. So that's what it's all about. It's great to, make relationships with people you don't know in the sneaker game, and you guys may relate and become real good friends. So that's what it's all about. Raffy connects. Hey man, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. I've made a Discord group. We've had our Discord group for a very long time. I've had people date each other on the Discord group. I'm not gonna hold you. I swear to y'all, we had a couple people that's date each other. They've done long distance relationships. They've seen each other in person. They've dated for a while. Are they together? I don't know. So, but I've seen where people be like reaching out to me saying, "Yo, Raph, thank you. I've met this individual on Discord. We've met in person. We dated. Hey man, I don't need all the details, but it's cool. You feel me? Raffy connects. If you see a guy take a picture in front of the mirror more than 10 times, you kind of know them, Mara says. Raffy created Discord. Now we're going to Vegas and we're going to eat and drink, George says. Man, listen, I'm not going to hold you. I've been slowing down on drinking, bro. Now that I'm really playing basketball, I messed up my knee on Sunday. I'm not going to hold you. I played basketball yesterday and I had my thing on my knee, and dude, my knee was messed up, bro. So I'm glad that I'm taking a whole week off. So I'm not gonna hold you. I've been slowing down on drinking, bro. Now that I've been really playing basketball, I can't be drinking so much, bro. It's just gonna mess me up. W stream facts. Didn't Rob and Young connect through Discord? Oh gosh, I actually created Discord back in 1995. What's your religion, Raph? I'm all types of religion, bro. What's my ethnicity? Is that what religion is different? But if you're asking for my ethnicity, I'm all types of stuff, bro. Drinking is bad for you. Smoke herbs only, too says. Nah, I can't even do that, bro. I don't know. I don't do all that stuff, man. I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. I'm knocked out by 9 every day. Even on the weekends. I don't even sleep late anymore. I'm in bed by 8:30 and I'm out by 9. Sometimes I'm in bed by 8. I'm out by 8:30. So that's just been my schedule. So, but still in the gym. I went to the gym yesterday. That was one regret that I did yesterday. I went to the gym with the wife, and I still went to go play basketball that night, and totally regret it, bro. My body was sore. I'm about to try the overwave, no one says. Get a massage gun, Kishi says. Guam dog millionaire. Yeah. Smoking has nothing to do with what time you go to bed. I don't smoke, bro. I don't smoke. I don't drink coffee. You guys, listen, I stream every single day at 5:25 in the morning, my time. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink Red Bulls in the morning. So this is all pure organic energy. All right, chat. I don't drink at all. I've never been drunk. I'm 31, health is wealth. Yeah, especially for me, I'm turning 30 in 22 days. No, 21 days. Okay, I turned 30 this month. So honestly, now that I'm getting to my, I'm in my 30s, I want to take care of myself, bro. I really do. I do want to take care of myself. When are you coming to LA? Because I don't think I'll be able to make it at SneakerCon, but wanted to give you some stuff for my brand, Troy says. I'm only going to be at SneakerCon, man. It's me and the wife's 12-year anniversary this Saturday. So we're just going to be pretty busy throughout the time we're in LA. So I'm not sure. Jay for the 4-month re-up. Health is wealth, absolutely. Pure organic energy. Yeah, wait until you're pushing 40. Caffeines will be your best friend, Mark says. Raffy is just a super clean person inside and on feet, Rio says. Yeah, I guess so. Raffy drove through Vegas last week with the semi heading to LA on the 15. I applaud you on doing that drive. I knew you could be a truck. Bro, dude, it's so crazy because I've done drives where like I've drove to Seattle to down to San Diego with no sleep, bro. I've gone straight all the way down, bruh. I hate driving long trips. Could get hit by a car tomorrow, get drink and smoke because you never know, Mario says. 30, you're on status. Not really. I'm still young, bro. So I just want to make sure I take care of myself. So, let's see. Rockin' Weed helped me put on 20 pounds, Vince says. I get out of work at 5 a.m. Eastern time. Graveyard shift, Eddie says. Get a physical every year, Too Legit says. Make sure you guys hit that like button. All right. There's a topic I wanted to bring up to you guys that I honestly thought was very, very interesting. All right. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind for the one time. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the freaking chat. All right. Wanted to bring this up because I thought this was interesting. So yesterday, this got posted by, I think it was Elden Monitors, and there was a couple other blogs. You know how you see like official images from Nike? Like, it's kind of interesting to see how a lot of these blogs get these pictures. So basically, they see it in the back end. They just put in the SKU number, and then the picture will pop up, and it will load on some sort of monitor, which is interesting. So what Elder Monitor says, he says, Nike clipped the image generators, disabling us media from accessing official images. So for anyone wondering, why did you gatekeep image links for years? Well, this is why. But it was to do something good, and then it ends up killing it for everyone. For what? Just like links in order to be the first and skew credit does not make any sense, but okay. So that's how they do it. So that's how they do it. So they just like go on some sort of monitor, and then they just like type in the SKU, and then the pictures pop up. Then why that? So the question is then why do a lot of these like blogs end up crying for credit though? You know what I mean? If they're getting all these images from Nike themselves, if it's not their picture. Soon enough, maybe soon enough that a lot of these blogs won't even get access to the to a lot of these images then. Chat, what do you guys think? At some point, Nike's realizing that a lot of these Discord groups are getting access to some of these SKUs. I still wouldn't understand how this all freaking works. Okay. You know, I really don't know how all this works. Takes skill to access the back end, the genius says. They aren't promoting their product. Other people are giving them free promotion and they're clipping them. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if this means that Nike is going to like what? They be a lot stricter on putting out official images now that a lot of these groups are getting access to images in the back end. So is this what it means, chat, where like they don't technically have insights with Nike? They're just basically just getting the images with some sort of monitor. Is that what I'm trying to get at here? Because I always thought that some of these blogs work straight from Nike. Like they know somebody from Nike or somebody from the, or has this all just been monitors? I don't know. I don't know about, like I told you guys, like I'm confused. I'm so confused on this topic. Daniel says, more strict, not stricter. Sorry, that's not the right word. But Daniel, so basically, if you're confused, so you see a lot of these official images. Let me see. Let me give you an example. Okay. I'll give you an example here. What's a good shoe that I could bring up? Jordan 4 Cave Stones? I don't know. So if you see like images, like this. Okay. This is perfect example. Okay, you see on like you see on Twitter, Instagram, where people will post pictures like this. These are considered as official images from Nike. Okay, what up, Jeffrey? What's good, dude? So what I'm trying to say is that whenever you see these images on social media, these are images that Nike will have loaded up in the quote unquote back end of sneakers app, because they wouldn't load up on the sneakers app yet, right? So a lot of these blogs could access these pictures before Nike could even load them up on the Nike sneakers app themselves. So what I'm trying to say here, I see it interesting because this is how they're getting these official images, by some sort of monitor, and then they get the SKU number, and then the picture will load up right here, and that's how they get the picture. That's how they get the official images. And then for this example is that it looks like, you know, Nike's cracking down on, you know, blogs or Discord groups or some sort, on trying to take the images now that they can't see images on their on Nike's back end now, is what I'm trying to say. So they're leaking these official images before Nike could even load them up on Sneakers app, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if this is something that they're no longer to get access with now that Nike is not is prohibiting them from seeing it. I don't know. So yeah. No, you're good. You're good. So hopefully that makes a lot more sense, because we've seen a lot of these official images before on like future drops. It's like, oh shoot, these are official images. Like when you see images like this, these are pictures that Nike, this is official Nike images. Like these are not mock-ups. These are not like things that people just crop and put it on a white background. This is an actual Nike sneakers official image of the shoe. So I don't know. I just feel like I told you, Nike they really dislike leakers, bro. They really do. And I've said this before that now Nike disabled the URL where to get these images. Yeah. And the thing is too, is that like Nike has taken shots before, right? They've taken shots before on leakers all the time. They've done it in the past. A lot of their a lot of their live streams that they've done, they've taken shots to a lot of leakers out there. So some of these YouTubers downplaying the shattered backboards, seen it in hand. It's nowhere as bro. You know, Ronald, I say the same thing, bro. Like I don't know why people are tripping about the shattered backboards. The quality is great. Like I had a couple homies that never seen them in hand, and they've seen it, and the quality is great on the Jordan 1 highs, shattered backboards. I don't know what people were talking about. I agree.
Raff, oops, went through my Kobe, what the box. Had to go get my shoes authenticated to be 100% sure. There are some real degenerates in this world.
Shout outs to Tevin for the 5. Raffy, UPS went through my Kobe's, what the box. Had to go get my shoes authenticated to be 100% sure. There are some real degenerates in the world. There's just scummy people out there in the world, bro. Well, I'm just glad that your pair was your pair good? Tevin, let me know. It's crazy because that's like free advertising for Nike, Daniel says. Well, it was kind of the same situation when like a lot of the leakers were leaking out the they were leaking out the like the SBs, right? And I get it in an extent, because like it's like similar to like the Supreme, the dope Supreme guy that was dropping all the images and leaks about the Supreme stuff, and then Supreme shut him down and basically got his Instagram taken down. Like it's okay to be very, very passionate about liking and loving a brand. But there's a point where like brands want to be the one sharing the images before anyone else. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of similar to the SB situation, Nike SB, where like there was a lot of leakers out there that was leaking out the shoe, but they wouldn't explain the backstory of the actual shoe. They'll be like, this is the first look just for clicks and views, right? It was just for clicks and views and engagement, where like here's a first look of a certain shoe. but no one would explain the story behind the sneaker, you know? And, you know, a lot of brands will take offense of that. It's like, bro, like if you're going to put out a shoe that they, you know, the individual that they collab with working really, really hard to put the shoe together for the shoe to get leaked. It's like, but at the same time, it's like, well, Nike, if you don't want to get leaked, then don't let people get their hands on the pairs. Simple, right? But I don't know. Like I said, all that stuff is out of my pay grade. George, thank you so much for the 2.
George _Fresherson donated $1.99. All right, move to around. Touch grass.
Shout out my boy George, man. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. Appreciate that. Any shoe y'all can get money off of the go and talk down on it. Crowd says the Shadow backboards have way better quality than the Taxi ones. I have both and it's not close, David says. Their priorities are confused about leaking pictures when the stores they sell their products to be backdooring everything, Straight to Toe says. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like for me, it doesn't really necessarily, I don't really necessarily care. I'm just kind of speaking of like assuming that's how they feel. But like at the same time, like I would care less. Like if someone's going to leak a image or of a shoe, like I would care less. Be like, oh shoot, we got, you know, we got images of the shoe. That's really, really cool. But some people, you know, take it personal. So I don't know. Yo, Raff, you or anyone in the community looking for one more person to join a fantasy league? Mine fell through last minute. I'm trying to get in one more before tomorrow. We don't. All my leagues are filled, and we've done all the drafting already. So Harris Neville didn't get a pair of Air Max 1000 from Nike. I'm wondering if it's because he showed all the Supreme SBs. No, I don't think that was necessarily it. From what I've heard, the reason why certain people didn't get it because they only made a certain amount. So, like I know Shay TV got hers. I know Sneaker Fetish got his. I got mine. You know, Elliot Page, Seth Fowler. So I think it just depends of how many they got made, you know, was made during that time, and it got sent out to some influencers. So I don't know. I don't know what's the big push for Air Max 1000s. It seems like they really want to see how people would react to it. But in order to make a big push, I don't know. I don't know why they made it so limited. That is one reason why, chat, I didn't really make a full review, and I'll be as transparent as possible with you guys, is that I didn't really make a full review on those Air Max 1000s because it's like no one really got their hands on them. There was only 100 pairs that dropped. When I saw the stock numbers, what's the point of me putting out a review of a shoe that it was almost impossible to touch? So that was one reason why I didn't put my whole review out there. So, honestly, I was like, man, people are just going to be annoyed. Be like, Rap, what's the point of review if no one got a pair? So that was one reason why I didn't. Yeah. Are you going? Yeah, I'm going to be at both days. Yeah, I will be at both days at SneakerCon. So, I honestly think Nike is definitely testing out the waters for sure. So I heard it takes a whole day to make a pair from 3. I don't know how long it takes, man. I don't know how long the process takes with it. So, what's the stock numbers for it? Ranfu says the stock numbers are for the dunks. There's only 1,000 pairs dropping on these dunks, and there's only 439 pairs dropping on this one. So, pre-order for the people that want them. I think that'd be a good idea with them pushing pre-orders, since they were testing the waters on pre-orders on the Kobe Halo 3s, like, or not the Halo 3s, but the Kobe 3s. That they should do the same thing with those 1000s. I don't know why they don't. I agree with you, Trey. That's a really good idea for them to do. Finally got both of my undefeated 4s in 10 and a 10.5. Any stock numbers on the Tweed? Yes, we do. I think these are the black and white ones. Yeah, no, these are the brown ones. These are the brown ones. These are the black and white ones right here. These are the black and white ones. Are you going for the dunks? No, Viet. I'm passing heavy, dude. I'm not a big fan of these dunks, but if anybody wants them, they're available at 10 a.m. Eastern time if anybody wants them. All right. But if y'all don't mind smashing that like button, I really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Run it up for the one time. There's other stuff that I want to talk about this morning. So we got a long morning ahead of us. So make sure you guys hit that like button for the one time, man. Hit that like button. Let's get to 250 likes. If you are new here, make sure you guys sub up as well. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Nike, please retro the Laser 4s from '05, Ronald says. I don't know if we'll get that, man. Any stock number in the tweet? Yes, sir, on the screen. So, reminds me of Clueless, Mark and Soul says. It seems like this shoe is 100% going to sell out, though. So, I don't know. Let's see. Rami, I have the link on the side, bro. I have the link on the side. You're good. 250, please, and thank you, Bear. Paul Turner, appreciate that, Rami. They need to do pre-orders for the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. Tyler says, what's going on today? What's dropping, restock, and what up, dude? Good morning. We just have the Tweed Dunks. Anybody's interested in the Tweed Dunks? We got these, and then obviously tomorrow we got the SGAs and we got Supreme tomorrow. So the next couple of days are gonna be stacked. Tomorrow's Supreme is gonna be freaking stacked, chat. So it's gonna be a nice little day tomorrow. Raffy, do you like to wear your Jordans 1s? Do you wear them snug, or do you have a bit of room of them? I mean, I go true to size. I don't really necessarily care too much of having a little bit of room on my shoe. But I don't know. Like, the ones feel great. I love my shadow backboards, bro. Like, shadow backboards go true to size. Jordan 5, all my Jordans I go true to size. The one shoe Jordan I would say that I've gone a half size up on was the 7s. So I don't think they'll do pre-orders for Travis Scott lows. They don't want to be. They're not going to do pre-orders. You don't want them to do pre-orders on Travis's. Absolutely not. You're not going to want that. You're not going to want that. Hey, Raph, are those the numbers of brown or the black ones? The ones that I have on my screen, Lenise, are the black and white ones. I could get the brown ones. The brown ones are right here. These are the brown ones right here. The brown ones are going to be the most available one versus the black and white ones. The black and white ones, there's only 439 pairs. And then the brown ones, there's roughly around 1,000 pairs. So just got my third undefeated pair yesterday. Congrats. There you go. Those are a woman's trunks, Dodger Blue says. By the way, it is a woman's shoe, okay? I want you guys to understand that these are women's sneakers. So by the size that I'm looking at are probably in woman sizing, okay? Wait, no pre-order on the Travis Scott fragments. I'm out, Rami says. Passing on those dunks today and tomorrow. I want to wish everybody luck on them. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a shit show. That's what I'm expecting for tomorrow's drop. It's going to be real bad, but we'll be here. If anybody's going for Supreme, I will be providing the links for you guys, what you guys need in order to access those Supreme dunks. I'll be live throughout the entire process of that drop. So make sure you guys tap in with us. Should be a nice little hopefully a decent drop, but we'll be here for sure. So can you use the $20 off on the cave stones? Yeah, you can. Absolutely. On pre-orders, yes, you can. Why do people brag about how many undefeated pairs they got and some people never got? I don't think people are bragging. I think they're just letting people know that, like letting me know that they got their third pair in. You know, they beat the final boss. They got the third pair in, you know. So it is what it is. All right. When's the Kobe 9s Moonwalkers dropping? Supposedly they're dropping next month. They got pushed, but I think it's still going to be this month. So who you got, Canelo or Crawford? Oh, Crawford. Easy, bro. Crawford, bro. Crawford, dude. Crawford's a dog, bro. I'm sorry. Canelo's a good fighter, but man, Crawford's just, hey, man. If I wasn't buying 6 pairs of Supreme SBs tomorrow, maybe I would go for these dunks for my wife, Rami says. See, now that's bragging. That's like bragging in everyone's faces. That was so unnecessary. It's like, yeah, if I wasn't buying like all these pairs of SBs, I would definitely go for these dunks for my wife. Like, no, that's like a bragging comment right there. Just like low key, just bragging. Yeah, I got like 6 pairs I'm buying tomorrow. Just quick, little quick flex real quick. So that's why I'm passing. He always be doing that, bro. They're just excited. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Your bragging is like someone saying that they have to go to work. Dodger says. I bet someone $500 that Crawford will win. Sheesh, dude. I think Crawford's gonna win, bro. That's a nice little bet. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Yeah, if anybody needs a Supreme SB for retail, Rami got you guys. Did you say Canelo is right? What do you mean, bro? He has every title in the game. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a bad fighter, bro. Ain't no one said that. Feel me? I'm just saying that I just feel like Crawford's I think Crawford's great. I think he's gonna win. 3 for me and 3 for my wife. Rami has everyone. Rami always hooks up for the bricks. Go for Vegas place bet if really confident. I have a feeling that it's not going to be easy to fight, Dodger Blue says. Raffy, what do you think about the dunk lows football? I'm not a fan of them, man. I'm not a fan. All right. You need a blue in the size 10, please, Jesus says. One shoe away from having all the rare airs. The drop 2025 women's rare air ones super slept on. 10 out of 10, AJ says. I need a 12, Casey says. Morning, Mr. Kiltastic. What up, man? Good morning. What up? If anybody needs the blue, it's funny because no one asked me, but it's okay. But if anybody really needs that blue SB, feel free to ask because I'm not going for any of them. So if anybody wants blue, just DM me a size. No one asked me at all about the SBs. So I guess all y'all shit out of luck. Because I'll go for the SB if anybody needs them. I don't want them. Dunks just dropped on Nordstrom. Okay. Dude, they're sold out. Dude, they're gone. Uh-huh. Yeah. There it is. Roll the wheel. I don't know what colors you guys want. You guys want blue, black, or white? It's crazy because like tomorrow's the drop and no one asked. So I was like, I was going to pass anyways because no one asked. So I was like, all right. I was waiting for it, but no one asked. So, but I'll go for a size. I'll go for a random size tomorrow. And then whoever needs it, you guys got it, bro. Because I do not want these Supremes. I'm good. You wanted the white pair? Oh, no. No, I mainly wanted, it was either purple or white, but like the reason why I'm holding back because I had to spend so much money for this weekend too. Because I'm going to LA this weekend and we're going to Disney with my kids and my family. So that's one reason why I'm passing too. So I was like, man, I don't really need these. I was like, let me just go ahead and save my money for the fam this weekend. Plus it's me and my wife's anniversary this weekend. So it's like, I don't really need to spend money. I'd rather spend it on her. So that was one reason why I switched up. Brown tweeds on Nordstrom, Brittany says. Yeah, if anybody needs the brown one, Brittany has the link for you. Need a 9.5 in the blue Supreme SBs. Yeah, if I didn't have to go to LA this weekend, I would absolutely go for these Supremes. But I was like, you know what? Let me double back. So yeah, like we're trying to make a trip out of it, you know? So like, you know, and I asked the wife, I was like, listen, I know it's our anniversary on the 6th. And I was like, we could either, you know, take this trip in LA and then, you know, do something fun with us and the kids. Like, I'm excited. I'm really excited, chat. Really excited, bro. Super excited. Like, I've been saving my coins for this, bro, because we're going to this nice, cool Disney dinner on Friday. I think it was on Friday. And then we have, because I'm honestly debating if we should make it a whole trip. So I might stream for a little bit on Friday. And then I'm going to leave early to LA so we could like do some stuff. So it's going to be cool. I'm excited. I'm just, we haven't had a family trip in golly, I don't know how long. It's been a while. So like, we just want to break, you know, 2 birds in 1 stone. So, which shoes for Disney? I don't know. Probably those Air Max 1000s, if anything, if I end up going. So, happy for you to enjoy. Yeah, I'm excited for it, bro. So, Do you get PTO? Oh no, I won't. I will be streaming on Saturday. I'll still be streaming live copping on the Cavestone Forza Saturday with you guys. It's just gonna be at a hotel. So, but I will probably put some PTO on Monday though. I will not be streaming on Monday though, chat. So you'll see me next week Tuesday, and then we'll go from there. Raffy, stick with sneakers. You don't know much about boxing. Okay. All right, I guess. Daniel for the 2. You should go to... All I literally said that I was going for Crawford. That is it. I didn't say anything else. Daniel for the 2. You should go to Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. Dude, the tickets for that, Daniel, is $180, bro. Each ticket, bro. Me and the wife looked into it. We would love to go see the experience for the Wizard of Oz, but $180 for each ticket? Golly, bro. That's expensive. Expensive, bro. Expensive, man. All I said was that I want to go for Crawford, and then I'm not saying Canelo is not a bad fighter. I said Canelo is still a great fighter. I'm just going for Crawford. I think he's a dog, bro. He's a great fighter, man. Nothing wrong with that, man. So like, just stick to sneakers. I guess I can't be a fan. God damn. I guess I can't be. I guess I can't go for one person when I want to, huh? Have I ever been to Disneyland? Yeah, I've been. I've been to Disneyland like twice. So, Rejuvenate's restocked. I guess I'll stick to sneakers, bro. I'll just shut up then. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see. There's got to be one person that will win, right? I mean. I'm going to Disney during Halloween wearing my Shadow backboards. You know, Firefleet, that's a really good idea, bro. I'm not going to hold you. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not offended. It's just like, you know, everyone's going to have... It's fine. You know? You go for wherever you want to go for. All right? Stick to sneakers. You don't know anything about Wizard of Oz. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Let me know if you guys end up hitting. Anybody hit? Damn, there's still size on the panda ones, on the black and white ones. Watch the fight end up being a draw. It's like when I was going for Pacquiao on the last fight when he was fighting. Everyone was like, "Yo, Raff, like." Pacquiao's washed. Yeah, I mean, he's old, of course. He's not the same, but like, I'm still gonna go for him. Like, that's like the Filipino hero. the hero in the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao. Like, what am I supposed to go for the other guy? No. It'll be Canelo by decision, Atomic says. Yeah, we'll see. Crawford going up 2 weights. Class is no tune-up fight, Drex says. There you go. Congrats. If you like money, you bet on Crawford. I'm not betting on the fight. I'll tell you that. I ain't betting no money on the fight. Okay? I ain't betting no money on the fight. Anybody here have a size 13? They want to get rid of the undefeated 4s there. Joe wants a pair. If anybody wants to get rid of their size 13. I picked up my limo SBs yesterday. The leather is exactly like a football. The stitching, everything is crazy on them. You might not like them, but it's awesome shoe for the collection, Rami says. Yeah, that shoe is trash, bro. So, dude, boxing is rigged anyways, bro. Come on. Everyone knows that. Boxing is rigged. They all ask for opinion about who's winning the fight, but get mad when you give it to them. Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. I'm not, and the thing is, chat, I don't get and the thing is, like, maybe people are passionate, you know, maybe people are passionate on, you know, on boxing more than sneakers. You feel me? It's like, and that is okay too. It's like football, right? It's like football. People are super passionate whenever they're going for their team. It's like, Raph, you don't know ball. Like, it's fine. It's just a part of the sports, all right? The game of sports. You talk smack, you know? You feel me? You talk smack, and then it's all love at the end of the day, all right? Hey, Raph, how many points do you have to have? For what? For JD? Something about Jdsports or what? Just wait until football season. It's the same thing. When football season rolls around, hey, man, listen, I promise you on... What's Thursday? Friday. When Friday rolls around, oh, bro. after that Eagles and Cowboys game, oh brother, I tell you this, if the Cowboys win, Cowboy fans are talking all that smack on Thursday, bro. If the Cowboys win, okay? I'm telling you, Cowboy fans are coming out of the woodwork talking smack. And the Eagle fans will be like, you know what? Whatever, it is what it is. And you know what they're going to say? We're NFL Super Bowl champs. That's exactly what's going to happen on Friday, bro, if those Cowboys win. I think the Eagles are going to beat the No, go Birds. Yeah, football. Yeah, get ready for it. 100%. Hey, it happens every single year where, like, can we stop talking about football and talk about sneakers? Oh, man. Trust me. No, let me tell you something about that animal. That anything that has to do with Jake Paul fighting anybody is a freaking joke. I'm sorry. It's all money grab, bro. It's not even official. It's like basically like an exhibition. It's not gonna affect his record. Like Tank Davis knows exactly what he's doing, bro. He knows exactly what he's doing, bro. It's all money, bro. That's why I said boxing is rigged. Jake Paul is like, he just gets the names. He knows he'll never be pro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all money grab, bro. To Mike Tyson. So, I think you should challenge Jake Paul, make it official. Yeah, everybody wants in. Get some money, a couple $1 million. It's entertainment, absolutely, man. So it's all good. It's cool. It's very entertaining, actually. Even seeing Mike Tyson fight, like, that shit is crazy. That's why I watch UFC over everything. Cowboys and Buff that have more than fan passion than winning passion, Collie says. Assad for the $2 donation.
Carne Asada donated $2. Chiefs taking it. DH, CD, and seen here 4 it.
Chiefs taking it. DH, CD, and seen here for it, Assad says, for the $2 donation. You forgot Keith, too. Keith is a Chiefs fan. Who are you boxing for the YouTuber boxing match? JMK Babuso says. Oh, gosh. Shouts to UFC, Realist Sports, Marion says. I'm telling you, like, the fact that, like, is so funny. Even a couple years back, how, like, some sneaker YouTubers want to do like a YouTube boxing match, like, is watching it's like you're watching too much TikTok, bro. Like, that ass. Oh, man. Watching too much TikTok, bro. Just stick to sneakers, bro. Just stick to sneakers. Exactly what is money grab? Tank figured out how he can get more money fighting Jake Paul than fighting a legit fighter. Funk Mod said. I mean, he's a legit fighter, but it's like, are we gonna take it serious? Like, you feel me? I would totally pay to see Raffy and JMK both fight. Nah, that's so crazy. Salt Poppy. Didn't Salt Poppy get knocked out the other day? New Paul Rodriguez shoes loaded on Sneakers app. Check it out. Oh, they are. The Paul Rodriguez Zoom Air Low, $125. Yo, these are going to sell out. The first colorway that dropped, sold out. The first colorway sold out pretty quick. $125. The Bread P-Rods. Anybody want these? The React X restocked on the Nike app. Good wash. I appreciate that, good wash. I used to be a Jake Paul hater, but he has my respect now. He's done a lot for Puerto Rico and boxing, Drex says. There you go. Those have been there, Rob the Beard says. It's my first time seeing him. I'm copping. Yo, Raffy, you on IG? What's up, CJ? What up, dude? How are you? What you want? You want the size? You probably want the size for the Supremes, huh? I'm sure my DMs are flooded right now. I prefer the white. I don't know about these. These ones are okay. I would say these were more of like a these are more of a a calm colorway. You feel me? Like black. You have the red swoosh with the white midsole. More of a calm shoe, which is fine. You know what I mean? First colorway, way restocked and sad. Tito says. Can you say my name like Marlon Wayne? Oh, Marlon Wayne. Always getting cooked at SMH. No, you're good. My bad. My fault, bro. My bad. Yeah, these are okay. These are cool. Hasai up on the P rods. Yeah, people are saying that they run small, but I don't know. I've never had them on my feet, so I wouldn't necessarily know. All right, there's another thing that I wanted to bring up today, chat. All right, now that the drop is officially over for these dunks, okay, make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys don't mind. All right, for the one time. All right, run it up for the one time, dude. Why are these? I think these are what? Why didn't they drop these, bro? Here in the US. I'm telling you guys, man, these are fire. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95. I like this colorway better than the other one that's loaded up on the sneakers app. And they come in with the Red Eyes Black Dragon card with this one. Supposedly this is a Japan exclusive, September 12th. Man. He comes with the Red Eyes, a Black Dragon. Dude, these are nice. I'm not crazy on gray shoes, but these ones for some reason, these really remind me of the wet cements. The wet cements colorway. Steelers my favorite team, but after going to Pittsburgh last weekend for social status, first come first serve on Racer Blues. Still recording and saying I don't like my team anymore. SMH Collie says, "Oh man, fast on the final boss, still undefeated." Anyone go for the tweeds? Yeah, there's some people that went for the tweeds this morning. These ones are nice, dude. I'm not, like I said, I told y'all I'm not crazy on gray shoes, but these ones are nice. Like they need to drop like just a regular like these regularly, but they have these as the Yu-Gi-Oh's ones. I always have the Red Eyes yo-yo so apart from the man in the book. Tito says I really want the card. Yeah, I know the card's sick. You know, the card's sick. It's crazy because like you would think that Nike would have done a collab with Pokemon by now. Like you would have thought so. But I mean, doing Yu-Gi-Oh is even it's cool. It's dope. These are clean. Ghetto Technical says. Why isn't the card in Japanese if it's a Japan exclusive? Tito says. I'm not sure. Japan said that the card is part of the shoe, so can't keep the card if you. Oh, 100%, dude. Like that's the same thing with the Joey Wheelers that are coming out. They come with the card. Like this comes with the card. See? Comes with the card. Same thing with the other Japan exclusive one. $210 though. Golly. Air Max. When was Air Max 95s $210 though? Air Max 95s, yo chat. Air Max 95s been this much before? Like I didn't even know it went for this much. $210. And I'm expecting the shoe. Hold on. I think we have stock numbers for these. Because I think stock numbers are going to be pretty high. Hector, if you're still in here, I'm going to respond to you after the stream's over here, but I got your message. Here we go. Yeah. Let's see. Air Max 95s are Oh, well, not bad. 5,900 pairs, chat. 5,900 pairs are dropping on these. 5,900. 5,900. 5,900, chat. Used to be 180 to 190. Air Max 95. Oh, I mean, it makes sense to why it's 210 too, because of the Yu-Gi-Oh collab. Air Max 95s in 1995 came out more expensive than Jordans. They've always been very expensive, Raph. I'm wondering why, though. I wonder why. Like I said, I don't have a pair of 95s. I wouldn't necessarily know. I don't have a pair, so yeah, 5,900 pairs, and of course, what is it? A Leo drop too? It's a Leo drop, right? For these, is a Leo drop. Dude, people are going to go for these for the resale 100% because it comes with that freaking card. Like 100% people are going to grab these because of the resale value. It is going to be... It's a freaking draw. It's a draw, chat. It's a draw. Yup, it is officially a draw. A 10-minute draw on them. Well, GG's. They clean AF though. They're not bad. 95 retail at 190 exclusive collabs or 210. That's crazy. I need that card, Jonathan says. I'm sure a lot of people are going to want them. All right, here we go. The first look of the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 Cinnabar. Is that how they're calling these? Oh, man. Dude. I'm telling you guys this right now. All right? Telling you all this right now. Okay? Chat. All right? The news of Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4. You know what pissed me off on this? You know how they did the whole show, the Jordan brand show? Like, way to show the shoe. Like, why wear the goofy ass pants? You can't even see the shoe. Man. Chat. I'm telling you this right now. Next year, people are going to fiend off this Jordan 4. If you thought Jordan 4s were done, you got Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvesters next year, right? This is the 4s that are dropping next year. Jordan 4 Nigels, and then you have the Air Jordan 4, the all red joints. The Jordan 4, oh God. Jordan 4 Toro Bravos. The Toros coming out next year. I need both of these. I want these ones, and I want those Toros. I'm not going to hold y'all. I want the Toros more than these Nigels. I need those Toro 4s, bro. I need those. I need those. I need those. I need those. Bricks are better, bruh. I mean, we're going to see. We have to see official images. It's like basically a Fire Red 4, but a Nigel. But I really, really want the Toros, bro. I do. That's a must cop. I need both though. Like I need this, but I want the Toros more. I get my baggy jeans tailored at the waist and bottom to see my shoes, Collie says. There you go. Nobody will hit those too, Jordan says. I agree. I've been waiting for those Toro Bravos many years. I think my 2014 pair, I sold it, and I regret it ever since, Dodger Blue says. It's a must cop, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, Toro, I'm not going to hold y'all. Like, with the amount of Jordans that are dropping next year, like, Toros might be on my top 5. Might. It's not like top 3, but it definitely might be on my top 5. It's a shoe that I've been wanting for a very, very long time. Very long time. And I'm not going to hold you, man. Like, I wouldn't say it's a double up worthy, but I will be there, bro. I will be there. Nigel's the new Travis. I wouldn't compare him to Travis, man. Yo, what up, Raph? What I miss? What up, J Red House? 4 letters, 1 word. Yeah. What up, Salvador? Yeah, nothing too special for me. They just look like the OGs, KJ says. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, people are going to go crazy off of these just because it's Nigel. Obviously, the resale is going to be a lot, right? The resale is going to be a whole lot. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly think the brick by bricks, oh, man, they're going to be a $1,000 shoe next year, I think. The Nigels, Like if you don't have a pair and you want to get rid of the like whether if you want to get rid of your awakes, these brick by bricks, yeah, they're at 500 in my size right now, and it's so crazy. They're touching $800. It's 100% going to be a $1,000 shoe next year. What y'all think? The brick by bricks are probably going to touch $1,000 in certain sizes. And Nigel going to put in some work to be in Travis shoes for real. Going to Miami tomorrow for the Supreme drop. I have 1 p.m. slot, but I feel like they're going to be sold out. I don't know, Nefty. It's definitely a risk that you're going to take, but it's up to you. Look like the Fire Reds when you buy on Temu, Lord says. I mean, the thing is they have the aged midsole on the back, on the heel, and then on top of the toe box or close to the bottom of the toe box, and then possibly on the cage. But like these were like the concepts just because like they don't know exactly. Like it's clearly a Nigel because it has the check on the toe box. So it's definitely a Nigel. I just wish they showed the entire shoe. But people are going to want these, man. Retail or nothing for me. I don't care. Look like the Fire Reds when you... yeah, Travis staying with the Nike or going to Adidas. I think it's going to stay with Jordan Brand. I don't think Travis is going on anywhere. I truly don't think Travis is going anywhere. Some people think that Travis is going to leave, but I'm like, there's no way that he does. The only way that he goes is if Adidas really gives him the bag. That's the only way, bro. That's the only way that, you know, Travis stays if, you know, if Jordan Brand really gives him the bag, and I think they will. So I just bought the brick by bricks for $780, size 14 from a local resale store. Raider Alex says, I think the black red brick by bricks are looking better and more than they go up is what I think. Crazy Buckeye says, Nigel ain't comparable to Travis. Please, people. I mean, the thing is, like, people are gonna like compare him, like obviously with a lot of stuff that he's been dropping, and a lot of good amount of. The thing is, it's like, listen, chat. Do you think that Nigel will sell out of his shoe if Nike gives Nigel a certain silhouette to hype up the certain shoe? Will that sell out? You know, versus like what they were doing with Travis. They were using Travis's name to really hype up a certain silhouette. Like, do you think Nigel could do the same thing? Like, you give Nigel like some sort of trainer or something like that. You think that's gonna be a sellout? I honestly, I just hope that they stick with. I still think they should stick with Nigel with the Jordan 4s. Like, I truly think so. Keep his name on that Jordan 4, bro. It's going to do well. I honestly think they should make a Nigel Jordan 3, and I think it's going to do well as well. Like, I think it's going to do very well if they gave Nigel a Jordan 3. Arms had a short run. They did. They really, really did. He's not hyping up a Jordan 2, respectfully, Straight to Toe says. No, the only Travis I'm worried about is the Travis Hunter, and he's with Adidas. Must be nice, says. Nigel needs to be wearable while bike riding, yo, what the kick says. I think they should stick with the Jordan 4, though. I really think so. It's working out for Jordan Brand and Nike, including Nigel. The Jordan 4s are nice. People want the Jordan 4 silhouette. They drop these. These are probably going to be top 5 sneaker of the year in people's list. Got a quick question. How do shoes get out of the warehouse and make it to the sneaker events and act like Travis Fragment wait, what? ETC? Oh, like Travis Fragments. I'm not talking about GR pairs. Honestly, you got to put into consideration, Anthony, it's just like with other boutique stores, because boutique stores will have Travis Scott fragments probably, and that's how a lot of these resellers are getting a lot of these pairs. For instance, just like the pink pairs of the Awake 5s, like that shoe was super backdoored, and clearly they're getting all those pairs from Awake themselves. And the thing is, those situations get brushed under the rug. It always does. Like, you clearly see, it's crazy because like people make it a big deal for Travis Scott, but people don't make it a big deal from other brands, like other collabs. They really don't. Like if you see Alma Manure getting backdoored, people don't really care. But when it's a Travis Scott, like the whole internet really cares. But like even for the Awakes got backdoored heavy. You know, like they really did from the Awake team themselves. Because the only way to get access to this pink pair was from the Awake website. So I don't think many people were pressuring Angelo as much as they were pressuring like Marcus Jordan. You know, Marcus Jordan's situation was really bad. But, you know, people didn't really keep that same energy whenever these were getting backdoored by Awake. They really weren't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%. Trophy Room got slammed pretty hard, probably because that's Michael Jordan's son. You know, that could be the situation, you know. But the fact that, like, this shoe was specifically exclusive to the Awake website, no other boutique stores got this pink pair. It was just Awake. Like, no one really slammed Angelo and the Awake team as much as they did with Trophy Room. Jordan needs to start pulling their collaborations from stores. The thing is, it's not going to happen, though, Ohio. You know, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Like, they have a whole ass contract with these stores. It's a lot of money they put in. They probably put into the stores and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know. I like I said, I don't know how this all works. How like they clearly see stuff getting backdoors. Some people are like, "Yo, Raph, why doesn't Nike just go do an inventory check?" You know, with all these stores, they just don't have. They don't want to. They don't want to, because you got to realize Nike themselves are doing the same thing. Nike themselves are probably doing the same thing. You wonder why they don't do it to all the rest of the stores. Because Nike is probably doing the same exact thing what all the other stores are doing. Or did Nike sell their pairs for resale and pass on the sneaker drop? Bob Oso says. Who knows? Couldn't believe when I hit on the medium olives on Travis' side, DH says. As long as Nike gets their check, they could care less. Jeremy Wu says. Then I doubled back and grabbed the size 10.5 from eBay pre-sales, $785 before taxes. Nike is the stock market. There's only so much that they can do. Outlets in a few years from now, GRs will be worth more, Assad says. That's because people actually touch pairs directly from Awake. Yeah, that too. Holding on to my Awakes, I know one day it's going to be worth so much than what it is right now, P Finesse says. Yeah, it's a cool looking shoe. You know, it's definitely different. It's not top 5. I don't even know if these Awake 5s are my top 10. They're a cool shoe, but I don't think the pink pair is top 10. I think the blue pair could be top 10, but not the pink. They only care if there's their money and the stores are paying them so much to be fine, Jesus says. Got my pink Awakes yesterday, and can't lie, the quality hella better than expected, but I don't see myself wearing them. Yeah, the quality on the pink pair is very nice. Like, it is a very nice looking shoe. I was very surprised of how good the leather was in person. Versus what I was seeing in videos. It's a lot better in person for sure. So it's all about Benjamins. Yeah. Hey, man, cash is king. Cash is king. Hi, Raph. Nike likes the hype and chatter and marketing. The sneakerheads will always come back too. Absolutely, bro. And that's like the thing is when people rage quit on the Nike sneakers app, like they'd be like, oh, I hate Nike this, hate Nike that. But they're 100% going to be at the next drop, you know. That's 100% going to happen. All right, here we go, chat. First look of the of a video of the Air Jordan 5 Tokyos. I want to get your thoughts and opinions. Stock numbers is looking 20,000 pairs September 27th on the Nike Sneakers app. How do you guys feel about these? I feel like these are going to be like the Soul 2.0s. Like, I don't know if anybody's going to want these, but I mean, these are crazy looking, man. All yellow Jordan 5. I don't wear a whole lot of yellow. But I feel like these are one of those shoes that, like, I don't know, man. I kind of want these. I kind of want these. These are dope. It's crazy how, like, they're dropping these, man. I'm still, like, really, like, shocked that they're dropping these bad boys. Tokyos are amazing. Do you need these? It's a nice shoe. Must cop. Cop for me. Man, these are nice, bro. These are nice. These are nice. These are nice. Must have, bro. Big Beat says. Definitely not Soul 2.0s. Yeah, I would say like these are better than the Soul 2.0s for sure. These are better than Soul 2.0s. I hope I hit on Tuesday. Steeler colorways. I don't know. I feel like yellow, like the shade of the yellow is going to be different on a Steeler colorway, because on the Steelers, I think it's a lot more darker. This is a little bit more like a vibrant yellow. Like the black laces fit perfect on these, but like putting white lace could look good. But I honestly think you put some cream laces on these, it'll look good too. I need to release the OVO4 splatter, Anthony says. I'm passing, Rami says. I want the Fire Reds more, but I definitely want these too. If I would choose either this or the Fire Reds, I'll probably go with these over the Fire Reds. Jay the Sneaker Guy has them. How much is he selling it for, though? What up, Keith? How much is he selling it for? Passing on these, but if I hit only for trade, Finesse says. I need these blue dunks tomorrow, Tony C says. I want these, but I'll get yellow fit, Gamer Runner says. Gamer Runner says, need them, no question, Jeremy Sue says. Yeah, these are going to sell out for sure. These are 100% going to sell out. Not better than these soles. Wait, what? They're nice, but they have were their own lane. The soles are super comfy threes. Just for those. When are they dropping? September 27th. September 27th for $215. I'm surprised you're not $230. $215 is fine. You pay what? $230 after tax out the door is probably going to be $230. So selling for $450, really. Tokyos are more exclusive than the Fire Reds. Yeah, but like the Fire Reds, I think the Fire Reds, the rollout on that shoe is going to be really good. I think so. Because there's a ton of people that want the Fire Reds. I feel like the Fire Reds are better than the Grapes. For sure. Stock numbers. I think the stock numbers on the Fire Reds are going to be pretty high as well. I don't know exactly what the stock numbers are, but like I'm pretty sure it's going to be roughly around 80,000+ pairs on Sneakers app. Let me see. Jordan 5. Here we go. Dude, they look really good on feet too. Yeah. Copper drop Fire Red Jordan 5s next week, chat. Oh, yeah. These look good on feet. Fire Red 5s, chat. Copper drop. Copper drop. I'll take the Grapes over the Black Tongue. Fire Red's preferred, Ghetto Tactical says. Fire Red's more wearable. Black Grapes over the White Grapes, CD says. Anyone is still trying to sell the Tokyos samples for 40,000 on StockX? Same exact shoe. Bro, held too long, Redline says. These are nice on feet, man. Cop. All right. Cop. Drop. Imagine. I don't think it will be, but I could be wrong. But do you guys think that this could be like a black metallic 5 prices? I don't think it will, but I think it's gonna be like close to retail for these. I think maybe a little bit over. I could be wrong though. What do you guys think? I think this, if you really want this shoe, if you put in the extra work for this shoe, you should be able to get like 3 pairs, maybe more. If you actually put in that footwork for this shoe, you should be able to hit. It's so crazy. I'm still in shock with those 5s, man. I don't see a Raff me either. I honestly think it's going to be doing great numbers, but it's fine. At least it's a little bit easier for you guys to buy. I remember the Complex Con where people can get shoes, and one kid chose Atmos 3s over the Legends at Summer. Rest Pinks. Hold on, let me see how much those 5s are going for. All right, Jordan 5. Oh, brother. No. Oh, man. Well, I mean, they kind of went down-ish. They're still $400. People are 100% holding on to the pairs, man. I bet you there's some people in here that are holding on to their pairs. There's multiple people holding on to pairs. What? My dad just texted me. He said, I got your mom the black and Phantoms. Oh. He got my mom the tweeds. Wait, what? My dad got the tweeds from my mom. My dad always be texting me whenever he hits on Sneakers app. He don't be sending me his L's. My dad will just shock drop his W on Sneakers app and then text it to me. And then when he takes an L, he don't say nothing. Congrats. I got 2 size 12s. I'm waiting for the blue 12s and foam pods to go on sale. I still have yet to break out my metallic 5s. I hit tweeds too, Raph. Let's go. There you go. My dad hit the tweeds. He wanted them. Or my mom wanted them, I guess. I took L's and the metallics. Let the man have his moment, Raph. He always got to brag it to me, bro. Nothing to report, Vince says. Yeah, I took all L's for the metallics. Collie, that's so... Collie, what size do you wear, bro? What size do you wear, bro? I'm sorry. I just feel like the black metallic 5s on release day was an easy scoop. I could have got like 6 pairs of black metallics on release day. This is what my dad said. I said, yeah, congrats. Limited shoe too. He said, oh, really? Well, she got one. Good with her jeans. Oh, man, dude.
Y'all seen them Sushi Time AF1 collab with
I guess.
Nobu?
He said, yeah, they will look good with her jeans. Nice, Pops. Talent Legend for the 20-month 3-up. Y'all seen them Sushi Time Air Force One collabs with Nobu? No, I did not see that. I did not see that. He gave me the middle finger emoji. My dad gave me the middle finger emoji. Flexes W on live. Cushy says it was an easy scoop, bro. Assad says. I feel like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I just feel like on like Summer Boy Talent Legend once again for the 20-month re-up. I just feel like on the black metallic 5s, they were low-key easy to get. Literally, they had so many pairs at Nike. I was like 60th in line and I still was able to hit a pair. There was a guy, I told you guys, there was a guy that was a size 12 and a size 14 that was next to me. And they both got pairs. And we were all in the back of the line. So that's why I was telling you guys, like, I just feel like the black metallic 5s were somewhat easy to grab. But, I mean, I guess it just depends on your area. Your mom went crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, on release date for the black metallic 5s, like, everyone was outside for that shoe. Don't get that twisted. Like, we seen the photos at, like, what? Nike Atlanta. And that place was, like, a freaking zoo, bro. Like, there were so many people out there, like, fiending off these 5s. But didn't think that the shoe would skyrocket the way it did. They were hit on JD and walked in the Shoe Palace. Stopped buying shoes 2022. Came back just in time for metallics, Jonathan says. How dare you disrespect the people that got shot out of the thighs, Easy says. What? Now you tweaking bigger size on the East Coast were faster than awake, Smart says. I'm just saying, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that nobody was outside for the fives, but I just feel like if you put in enough footwork for the fives, you could have got one, is all I'm saying. So, yeah, it was easy for some people, not all. Yeah. What size are left for EA on Jdsports? Let me double check. You know, that's a good question. Let me see. Jdsports. EA. Do you guys think these Jordan 4s are going to sell out this Saturday, chat? I think some sizes are going to sell out. Okay, here we go. So Jdsports exclusive access for the Air Jordan 4. There is all sizes are still available. All sizes are still available on Jdsports exclusive access if you want them. So, still 1,000 points in order to access the shoe. You need 1,000 points. So, they're sitting in my area. I think they're a great shoe. Big size will sell out. I feel like there's gonna be some sizes that will sell out on the 4s. I think it will. There's a good amount of people. I mean, 93,000 pairs though. Golly, we're gonna have the stock breakdown this weekend too. I think you guys should use your Jdsports coupons. Get them under retail, I would say. And yet no EA for me, Mike Lee says. Don't waste your 1,000 points, guys. Come on, bro. What? Assad. Listen, this, and I've said this before, is that this is a perfect time for people to start to build up their points. It really is. Like, if you have 0 points, this is a perfect shoe to get to start build up points. 1,000 points to get them, and if they even sit at your Jdsports, dude, I would scoop them up and start building up some points for the Black Cats. Black Cat Air Jordan 4s, start building up your points. I'll do the same as the shutter backboards. Yep, got mine for $215.50 shipped. Straight to toe says. There you go. Raffy, if you have 0 points, you can't get them. I mean, you could walk, possibly. That's what I'm saying. If you could walk in, you know what I mean? You could easily walk in probably and grab one if you can. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a good time to build up some points, especially anybody that doesn't have an account in here. Perfect to get some points. Like, you don't need a lot of points for Black Cats. It's probably going to cost you, what, 1,500 points? So, money. Go get it ready for school. Yeah, save your points and use your $20 coupons. That's fair, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing about like shatter backboards. There was a good amount of people that could have that walked in easily on finish line in Jdsports and got their points. Like for instance, I got points, right? I walked in my Foot Locker and Champ Sports, and I got some points on my Champ Sports app because I got the shatters. So I mean, like I said, this is a perfect time to get, especially if you want gammas. Like, I know gammas, I think gammas are going to be a really good rollout. I truly don't think there's going to be, okay, for the Jordan 11 lineups this year, I understand that there's going to be like possibly, although they're going to say 1 million pairs of the Gamma 11s. For some reason, I think gammas are going to be low-key limited. I think they're going to limit 11s a little bit more this year. I truly think they are. I love Jordan smells. I truly think that they're going to limit the Gamma 11s. I'm not saying, like, when I say limit, it's going to be under 100,000 on Sneakers app. I don't think it's going to be over 100,000 pairs of Gamma 11s this holiday season. I could be wrong, though, because normally for, like, holiday season, they like to oversaturate the Jordan 11s. And there's supposed to be, like, 6 colorways that are dropping with the Jordan 11s. So I'm assuming, like, the Rare Air 11s, I think, for me, I think that's going to be low stock. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think gammas, I don't think they're going to drop more than 1,000 pairs or 100,000 pairs on Sneakers app. I think it's going to be less than that. I agree. I have the same feeling, Will says. Because the thing is, think about for the last couple of years for the Jordan 11s, right? Eventually it's gonna sell out, but like on release day, dude, they sit like crazy. Like I feel like gammas are gonna be a really good drop. I think there's gonna be a good amount of people that are gonna want gamma 11s. I really truly think that. Like, do you guys think so? What do you guys think? Is anybody going for gammas this year? Like, this is such a beautiful shoe. I might fold on this shoe. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. This brings back so much memories, man. This release on release day was so trash. It's just like they would have made it 10 times special if they had that slide out box. This shoe is very, very nice, chat. Very, very nice. They're gonna make the rare Air 11s limited and try to hype it up, Big Beat says. I just feel like low key, think about it, like the rare Air like collection was like, I don't know what they were trying to do with it to make it look like it was limited, but it wasn't. Muscat for me. It's an all black Jordan 11, man. It's a nice shoe. It's a nice looking shoe, chat, for sure. In store, they're definitely gonna go in store and for the shoe. I don't care. I think retail price is gonna be $235. $230 or $235 is my guess on these 11s. I think it's gonna be $230. These are so good. CD says retail $250. No, it's gonna be $230, but obviously after like shipping and tax, depending where you get it at, you're probably gonna pay $250. That's why it's like, is what I'm saying. You build up your points for Jdsports and Finish Line and use your coupons. Get these under retail. My dad's gonna want these for sure. I know my dad's gonna want these. They cool, but I'm passing on these. I think a lot of people. Like, think about the month of December. Like, what's dropping in December? You get the Bugs Bunny 8s and you got the Gamma 11s. Like, there's really nothing dropping besides those two shoes in December. And I mean, obviously, the off-white Jordan 1 highs. Those got pushed until next year. So I need 3 pairs. I have the original pair that I do the email raffle when they came out in 2014 and 2015. Boston says, dude, this shoe was so backdoored in my store when I was working. I was a part-timer when these dropped. Oh, these were stupid backdoored. Like this is whenever the Flex app wasn't even a thing, and my manager used to just pull the tickets. He would come in and then he would dab up some of his homies, and I've noticed that a lot of the same people would be hitting. Probably because they were sliding him like $100, $60 for the shoe. And I'm like, dude, some kid came in with the Gamma 11s. Like, he already had a pair. I'm just like, man, them shits look so good on feet, bro. These Gamma 11s look way better with big foot people. Like, size 13, 12s. Just because the patent leather pops on these. What up, Mr. Sheridan? What's good, dude? Am I getting the taxi 12? I'm not a 12 guy, Eric. Unfortunately, I'll probably be passing. I'm not a 12 guy. I'll be the one to tell you, man. I'm not like the biggest 12 guy. The only Jordan 12 that I've ever owned in my collection was the French blue 12s, and that is it. I haven't owned any other 12 other than that 12 specifically. So, but what up, Mr. Sheridan? What's good, dude? What up? If you guys don't mind smashing that like button, man, let's get to 300 likes for the one time. All right, smash that like button. Gamma's Black Cats and Taxi. I will definitely be there for the shoes, Finesse says. Disagree, Ghetto Technical says. What do you mean? Gammas or Space Jams? Oh, Space Jams. I still got those Space Jams, bro. I could grab them. I need to start putting these shoes back, though, today, for sure. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 shoes in the living room. It's not good. I'll tell you guys this, chat. These are the only Jordan 11s I will never get rid of my sneaker collection. And I've showed this multiple times to you guys. I've showed you guys this shoe like I don't even know how many times. Because this is like one shoe I couldn't get rid of. Like when I was getting rid of some shoes, like before I moved out here in Vegas, this is one of the shoes that I just was like, nope, this is never leaving my sneaker collection. I've showed you guys this like many times. This is probably my oldest shoe in my sneaker collection, I think. Probably, yeah. This is, yeah, 100%. So, and that's the thing. That's how I fell in love with the... Damn, this is dusty as hell. This is the one reason how I fell in love with the Jordan 11s, specifically with this shoe. This was the reason why I fell in love with the Jordan 11s, was because of the slide-out box. Like, when I was in, when I graduated high school, there were so many different Jordan 11s that were coming out, and like something about the slide-out box, bro. It's like, I don't know, it just hits a little bit different than most releases. Like, you go in, this is the 2009 Space Jams, so it's just like you get like all this stuff. You feel me? Like you get the packaging, you get the slide out box, you get the plastic, you know, and you also get the plastic inserts. So like one reason why I fell in love with the Jordan 11s because of this. This is the 2009 Space Jam. This is my oldest pair in my sneaker collection. And these are beautiful. I have the 23 in the back. Super, super yellow on the bottom. So this is just, I don't know. And then obviously, you know, you get the plastic inserts. You guys remember these? We don't get that luxury feeling anymore with the Jordan 11s. Like these, obviously I don't wear them because the sole's separated. I could easily put them back together, but like I don't know, I just keep them. Look at them. The soles are gone. Soles are gone. I got these off Goat long time ago. Yeah, they're separated already. Like this is completely separated. Like you could easily glue these together. Obviously, it's not a hard shoe to glue them together. Like this one right here, like you could see like the sole's already separating on this one. So, I mean, for a 2009 pair, I mean, I would assume that you're probably going to get a lot of separation already. Like I was out and about, I was leaving my house and like I was walking up some stairs and then they just randomly just came off. So, yeah, they're cooked, but I mean, it's a dope ass shoe though. So 2009. I win like 96 Jordans. The plastic inserts and plastic cover came in the Bread 12s. Yeah, but the thing is with the 2012 Breads, they didn't come in a slide out box though. They came out with the cover, but they didn't come in a slide out box with the 2012 Breads. Oh, I remember the Pinnacles. Oh, dude. The Pinnacle Jordan 11s were really popular when they first came out. I think the very last pack that a lot of people liked with the Jordan 11s was the Pantones, but I wasn't a fan of those Westbrooks. I forgot what Jordan, that was like the Jordan 20s or something, or Jordan 21s or something. I forgot. Maybe Jordan 23s. I could be wrong. I don't know which one it was. So, but I don't know. It's just like every year. You know what I mean? You always get that sound. That's when you know you have a real Jordan 11. It's like if it's not making this rugged sound right here, or it's like it doesn't make this sound, that means it's not real. That's when it's not real, bro. Wear them until the soles fall off. CD says that's exactly what I did with those 11s. Yeah, if you don't hear that sound, bro, that means it's not real, bro. The box has to make that sound. It has to make that sound. Majority of the Jordan 11s make that sound. It's like a fart box. Exactly, bro. Camped out on the pinnacles, 11s at social status, and gets those naked collabs, ultra boost, and sold them both. Who misses the Yeezy box fart? That's exactly with like the slides, the Yeezy slides. Same thing. If I don't, you better. That's so crazy, bro. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. Sounds like a brass song. You sound like a Beastie Boys, Ortiz says. Yeah, I mean, like, you guys let me know. What is your oldest shoe? What your oldest sneaker in your sneaker collection, chat? What's your oldest sneaker in your sneaker collection? Your oldest sneaker in your sneaker collection. Hey, man, I got some other stuff that I haven't showed y'all. I told you I'll save a nice little day for you know what I'm saying, for a sneaker collection, because I've been low key. I mean, man, I got some stuff back there I still have that I could show y'all. That Taco Bell diet, Assad says. Oh, brother. I don't know. There's some stuff that I've been kind of wanting to like double back on, and I've been, trust me, chat. Like, I've been trying to double back on some stuff, and I slowly been double backing a little bit. I think the grandmas over the breads. Breads are my ultimate favorite, like all time favorite. Jordan 11 breads, Concords. You know, gammas are really really nice, but like breads are my favorite. Sir Coppola, what up, man? I think DMP Raptors that I bought in high school back in 2011. Dude, we're gonna get trust me, we're gonna get a whole run for Jordan 7s, man. We are. Like, it's 100% due very, very soon. And you're going to get you're going to get people, like, for sure, fiending on some 7s. Like, Hair 7s, when they dropped, like, the 7, not the 7 collection, but, like, there was, like, a year of 7s, like, Hair 7s, Bordeaux 7s. Like, those are going to sell out. 2004, Jordan 2, Chicago Lows. There you go. For Jordan's Pure Money 4s. Man, Pure Money 4s, huh? Those recently came out back in 2016, though. That's your oldest one? Okay. That was like, yeah. I mean, that's not a bad one. It's not a bad one at all. I can't believe I passed on that one. Travis 6 DS, 2007 LV dress shoe. There you go. Jordan 12 Royals, Jordan 2. Sat like crazy. Too legit says. Let's see. I think this is my oldest. Is probably Pure Money 4s. Money Bag says Carmine 6s. I think I like the Gammas over the breads. 2000 Concords. Wow. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know. It might be me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, but I don't mind when some of the older Jordans, like Jordan 11s, like have a yellow bottom. Like, I really don't mind that. I truly don't mind that at all. I don't mind when the yellow is, you know, yellowing in the bottom of the soles. I think it's dope. Shows character. Yo, Raph, I know you copped what the Kobe 8s. I'm about to pull the trigger on GOAT. Did you go? Paul, I would say go half size up, bro. Oh, that's fine. Money Bag, that's fine. If you're young, that's reasonable, bro. That's reasonable. Why that would be your oldest shoe in your sneaker collection, that's fine. You know, like, there's certain shoes that I had to double back on once after high school. Like, for instance, like my Space Jam 11s 2009 pair. I didn't get that pair until like 2015. So, like, don't feel bad that, like, you have a shoe that, you know, Pure Money Jordan 4s is your older sneaker collection. You know, I couldn't afford certain shoes when I was in high school. I was wearing Roche Runs and Janowskis, you know? So, like, don't feel like you have to go buy certain shoes just to feel like you have, you know, an older shoe, to feel like you've been around the game for a long time. It's fine. You know, because people are like that. We're like, oh, I'm going to buy all these other older, you know, SBs and, you know, feel like I've been collecting for a long time. No, it's fine. People double back all the time. You going for the you're talking about the pre-order? No, I'm gonna wait till release date, bro. I don't really care too much about pre-order because I know I'll touch product on release date. So Janowski's were super slept on back then. See, Truck says. Oldest shoe I have is the LeBron Soldier 3s. Dude, this LeBron Soldiers, like those basketball shoes were very, very popular whenever they first originally came out. Very, very popular, bro. Very popular. That's insane that Roshis were hot when you were in high school. Yeah, I know. They were, I think it was my senior year of high school. Like, that's when Roche runs were really, really hot. Roche runs and Janowski's were like literally the wave during my high school year was Roche runs. Like, my first semester of high school, like me and this other guy, like he had like the mint green and white ones, which those were like one of the most popular colorways. And then when they were doing like the Nike ID stuff, people were creating like the Yeezy 2s colorways, like the platinums. And then I had the all black with the infrared pink on the medial side of the shoe. I had those. I had like the black and white ones. I had a couple of the colorways, you know. And then I think a little bit after high school, the Hirachis became popular. Back in 2015, Hirachis were maybe 15 or 16. That Hirachis were really, really popular. Like the all red joints, like people were wanting those. Those sold out everywhere. So remember the NMDs and the Ultra Boost wave? Yeah, that was like a roughly around 2016-17 wave before Yeezy 350 V2 started being available a lot more. But like the Prime Knit NMDs were very, very popular. Prime Knit NMDs, and just regular NMDs. I had like the all infrared NMDs, and those were really popular, very limited too. Because the wife, my girl had like all types of NMDs. She had all the colors. She had like the gray and pink ones. She had the all pink and white ones. Like she had a ton of them, bro. 2013 Sport Blue 3s, Firefleet says. Janowski's blew up after the Weinstein one dropped, Christy says. Y'all remember the Yeezy Roshi run colorway? Yeah, I remember that 100%. It was those, and then also the Roshi runs that dropped on Undefeated. It was like exclusively. It was like a tiger print. I think it was a tiger print or a cheetah print. Roshi run. Those were going for a lot of money. Oldest shoe I have are my white and red 14s from 1998. Soles separated and just retired to the box. Yeah, which is cool because like. The thing is, like, it's cool because, like, the box is probably all beat up and stuff like that. And it's, like, it really shows a little bit of character. That's why some people that have, like, Jordan 4s, Jordan 3s, or some Jordan 5s or 6s that crumble on the sole, people just keep it the way it looks like. Because it's, like, it's, like, at that point, it's, like, it's art, bro, in a way. Like, it's, like, a sculpture. I still have a full set of the Pharrell NMDs and the black OG NMDs. Do you have any of the, you're talking about the racers? The human racers? Man, those were very popular when they first dropped. Golly. Who remembers the old school Adidas Confirmed app for Yeezys where you had to tap to confirm? Lots of crash. Oh, no. Yeezy Supply was always the crash out. Still have my 08 Bread 4s and Bread 19s, Nicholas says. There you go. They about to do Jordan 3s Levi's. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a very popular shoe when it comes out. The Jordan 3 Levi's. And I think those are supposed to drop in the beginning of the year of 2026. Dude, those are going to be very, 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 very popular. Adidas tubulars were... Oh, dude, the tubulars were so ugly. Oh, man. I hated the tubulars, man. I'm just like, why do they keep making these? Oh man, human racers are fire. Moneybag says. Those 11s look clean. Valley says. Still have my OA Reds 4s and nice, but the real TA is side. What I mean, what retail for Jordans were like? What 120, 130, 40 back in the day, like way back in the day, right? It was like 130 or 120, right, chat? And then like I think when I started buying Jordans, they were like 185, and like Jordan 11 lows were like 160. I think maybe 150 or 160. And then Jordan 1s were like I think around 160 as well. Shit was cheap, dude. Now you gotta see all Jordans all 210, 215 bucks. Do you like the LeBron 23s, 40K gold? Oh, I remember those. Nike ID free runs. I had the Volt pair, straight to toe says. Dude, I need to go back to my mom's house and grab all these older free runs that I used to have and show you straight to toe. Oh, man. I had a ton, bro. Those Confirmed app was always trash for me when I went for Yeezy back then, Tyler says. There you go. The Confirmed apps were okay. Like, for me, like, Confirmed app, I don't think I never really crashed out on the Confirmed app, to be honest. Yeezy Day was like, oh man, Yeezy Days were just, oh gosh, long back pain days, man. I'll tell you that. So, but make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button for the one time, chat. All right. Let's get to 300 likes before we end the stream here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. I wasn't able to post a video yesterday. I was too busy, and I freaking fell asleep and I took a nap yesterday, which I was down bad. But I'll try to get some content for you guys out today. I'm going to hopefully pick up the LA t-shirts today and then go from there. Because I'm still waiting for the quote for the Marcos tees, if anybody bought those. So, but anyways, guys, you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Tomorrow is going to be a big day because we have Supreme SBs. All right, so if anybody in here that wants those Supremes, tap in with us. We have the SGAs dropping tomorrow as well. We'll have stock numbers breakdown for that as well. Follow me on Instagram at Raffy Collects. All right, follow me on IG, follow me on Twitter, follow me on all social medias if y'all don't mind. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. It's gonna be a big day tomorrow. All right, it's gonna be packed in here again for these Supremes, and then we have Jordan 4s to end the week off on Saturday. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys could be watching anybody else, but decided to watch the collection family, man. Become a part of the family by joining the membership. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games though. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games There's no denying what we want.